Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Thursday. Glad you're with us. We have such a really special 3 hours live from Los Angeles, and we're going to bring you all of the best. We've even got something brand new and perfect for some gift giving, perhaps Mother's Day, which is only a couple of weeks away. We've got so many exciting pieces for you that include one blue wing block D. Yes, we do. We've got one round. It's about 2.5 carats in a bridge. You're going to love it. It brings us one of the more affordable blue wing block days we've ever had. Also, we have got it's kind of like we're continuing on with these beautiful blue sapphires of late, which we don't usually see. Got a couple of really good sapphires. We got a round, or actually an oval and a ring. Plus, we're going to see a round emerald. So another classic. Ruby is here. That's the big three. Sapphire, ruby, emerald, all here tonight. Plus, we have an incredible value on some Alexandrite earrings. They are really dressed up. Yellow and white diamonds. Chameleon diamond is here. Our best emerald is here. And all that I just mentioned, it doesn't matter how fancy or special or really high quality it is, you know us, we bring the value. So get ready for all of that. Tonight, we've got an incredible lineup of brand new one-of-a-kinds as well. Pieces that we've never seen the likes of before, as a matter of fact, like the most unusual stone. I think the most unusual stone in the most unusual mounting. So if you're like me and you like something a little bit different, stay with me. Also, we have a new style of cross pendant. There's only one, so we won't get too excited. It's not going to help everybody out, but we do have one, and it features a really special individual diamond in a big size. Plus, we have some other great pendants. I do have, this continues with how I started the show yesterday. We started with the most gorgeous Padbarasha-like Malaya garnets. Well, I actually have a ring that matches it beautifully. So Sally, if you're out there, because I know you got those earrings yesterday. So Sally, there just happens to be the most gorgeous ring that is, I'm talking the identical match to those earrings that we had in a ring. But in addition, we have a Malaya garnet to start. That's a little bit different color, a little bit purple and pink. And then we also have some other. I went digging because I know that a lot of you missed out on the Malaya garnet earrings that we had yesterday to start the show. So I found another pair. Amazing, little bit larger stones, big diamond weight. You're going to love them. Great affordability. All that and more. Plus, we have some diamond blowouts. Yes, we're going to see some more really, I would say, of the moment, high style, what's in vogue, what's happening right now in diamonds. We're going to bring you some of those. They're all super affordable. Got a couple of really nice rarities. Oh, and by the way, speaking of requests, Bonita, I know yesterday we were trying to help you find the Trapiche of your dreams. We've got two for you to look at. I promised that we would try to find something in yellow. I did. We found well, it's a new one actually, in a signature style in yellow gold, but we also have another classic Trapiche style that can actually be switched to yellow gold. So those are here. So Bonita, whenever you're ready, and whenever anybody's ready with a request at all, we're happy to help you out with those. So feel free to let me know. Otherwise, sit back. I like to say relax, but don't relax too much because you want to have your phone in hand. Even if you get relaxed, have your phone ready to go because you're going to be dialing that phone number a lot tonight, and especially when we've got this many one-of-a-kinds to feast our eyes on, and they will go quickly. And for our gentlemen out there, 2 gentlemen's rings that are new tonight. We have a paraiba, if you're looking for that. That's a very, very rare and unique stone, of course. And then we also have a fire opal, so that's going to be good too. That beautiful, we know fire opals. We do them better than everyone else. So we're going to bring you that ultimate cherry red neon glow that we love in our fire opals. So that's also here for the guys. We haven't seen, trying to think if we've ever had fire opal gents ring. I don't think we have. So that's going to be exciting as well. And then actually, truth is I have 2 blue wings. We've got that affordable round, but then I also have a huge 12 karat plus in a cushion cut. So all that and more. If you have any requests, anything you want to see, anything that I mentioned you want to see right away, give me a call, we'll help you. But right now, Malaya garnet number 1. Take a look at this. This is a beauty here. Come on over and see what we are talking about with this Malaya. 112-3950 gets us started. And again, happy Thursday. The weekend is almost here. So excited you're with us to celebrate, and we've got so many special things happening in the next few days. And here we are with a 1 carat 41. Now, so let me compare. This is the new Malaya that goes with the earrings that we had yesterday. So just so you see the difference here, this is more of a pinky purple, and this is more of the golden pink. So see how that's almost Padbarasha-esque on the right side and a little bit more purple and pink on the left. So that's where I want you to see the difference there, because this one's coming up in a little bit. And I know you're going to love that. This really does look like the most insanely stunning Padbarasha sapphire in the world. But it's Malaya, which makes it even more rare. So that one's coming up. But let's talk about this one, which will be a bit more affordable as well. Now, you get a carat 41 in the center, but also big diamonds, 22 points in the diamonds. And those are going to be among just the 6. So really nice big sizes here throughout. They're going to graduate down in size just a bit as they taper down the sides of the band. And then you can see the amazing color and clarity. This is one of the rare garnets out of the world of garnets, which we know there are several rarities that we love. But this one, ultimate rare level, plus you're going to get a little look. Oh, we have one of the most versatile necklaces. That necklace I'm wearing, we've only got a couple of them. They're coming up in the first hour. Actually, bottom of this hour, we'll do the necklace. So that's coming up in about 25 minutes. We'll bring you that necklace. It's the gold. We don't do many solid gold pieces where it's just gold and nothing else. We've got one tonight, and they're so limited that I don't have enough to go around. And by the way, I'm going to give you a little sneak peek of it because, oh my gosh, it's amazing, isn't it? We never see pieces like this. So I'm really excited. Plus, there are a million ways to wear it or change it up or dress it up. So this is coming up at the bottom of the hour, 25 minutes away. Let's go back to our Malaya. Thank you, Tony, for just that sneak peek because I know a lot of you wanted a closer look at that gorgeous paperclip link with the heart that is so pretty. Did you have a question? Good. Okay, good. Bonita, we'll get into some trapiches next. Thank you. I'm so glad you're here tonight. Let's talk about this one first really, really quickly. I'll try it on. You can change the gold here if you'd like to. So white gold as it is, but yellow gold or rose gold are fine. So take advantage of this quickly, and then there we go. Look at how beautiful. The shining bright lights of a really nice magenta colors, some fuchsia colors as well. And we're going to make this a really special buy. It is not going to be $29.99? No, we're not going to do that. Then I'll flip it around. We'll show it the other way just in case you like your pear shape pointing that way. So either way you want to wear it, of course, that's up to you. $29.99. Do not worry about that price tag. We'll blow it out right now. Malaya, rare as can be. Super, super stunning. Great looking color. Usually they're brown. We know that, right? Usually they're more of a brownish kind of caramel color. This is giving you that magenta pink. I love it. So rare. I mean, it's taking a rare stone, which is already rare no matter what color it is, and it's making it even more so. So we love that about these stones. Again, that more golden red, pinky is coming up as well. You're going to see that shortly. Oh, it's amazing. It really is. The earrings to match. And then we've got new earrings tonight. So even if you missed on the earrings last night, don't worry a thing. We've got those gorgeous earrings. I'm going to bring you another pair of Malayas, but let's get this one out the door under $1,000. How about that? So really simple and easy here. Take a good look at it, and we'll make it even better than even, we're going to take it lower, $9.99 first caller. And with those big, important diamonds you have all the way down the sides, they look fabulous. So that'll be $9.99. Then we'll get to some trapiches. We've got, I know you were looking for Bonita about a 2 carat, so I've got 2 of them for you to look at. Both really classic, one just with more diamond weight, one with less, and both can be in yellow. So we'll talk about those next. And then you know what we have? We have a very special pair of diamond earrings. That's like a stud but better. It's a stud meets a drop meets a lever back. So we'll talk about those too. If you want a real classic in a diamond earring, we're so excited about those coming out just in a little bit. But also there's a paraiba in a, you know, the beautiful bright spearminty green colors that we love to see. I've got one of those. I've got a beautiful affordable way to get a paraiba that's just under a carat. So let's get to our trapiches. Let me know if you like this Malaya. If you want the bigger Malaya that I flashed, let me know, we can bring that out right away too. But here it is. These are, I mean, what has been really our love lately is Trapiche. Because this stone is really tough to get. It's really, really a collector's stone. I mean, no question about it. It belongs, I mean, no offense to TVON, but it belongs more in a museum than TVON, right? I mean, it really does. It's very, very special. I've got 2. So here's how they look. And I know we had this debate last night when we sold a Trapiche was, what's the better gold color? Because usually we've seen them in white gold. So this, for the first time, we're seeing one in yellow gold here. Of course, our signature mounting is decked out in diamonds, so it looks a little bit, you know, more than just yellow gold. You're seeing a lot of white diamonds surrounding it. And that's going to be one way to get a stone that is a carat 89 in item number 3871. I'm going to go ahead and show you 2 options because I'm not sure what she's looking for. I know this one's pretty dressed up here. It is a carat 89, but it's got a carat 28 in the diamonds with that signature style that we know and love. So you do have that as one option. Now I'll put that off to the side, and then we're going to bring in this more simple option, which is going to be your classic halo setting that I know a lot of us enjoy as well. And so that's going to be your next option. Now I did check this one, actually. I know it's in white gold now. Ooh, interesting how that's got a little bit more finer line to the 6-spoke style that we see out of Trapiches. You see how the one on the right has a little bit deeper green, but has a little bit more where each of the legs of the spoke style is going to be a little bit different. This is where they're really more thin, more narrow, so you see more of the green, and then that can be done in the white, the yellow, or the rose, and this is a 203. So this is 1123868. So I wanted to give you 2 options. That way we find the right one, because most everything I've been putting up in Trapiches, they've been going, and the reason for that is probably just because they've been so darn affordable, right? That's really the key here, is we have been doing blowouts on new Trapiches that also are, oh, by the way, better than what they typically are in quality, because any stone is rare in this variety. Any you're lucky to have. We know that about this stone. It's just that level of rare. But when you get something like this, where you get the glow. We've been pointing this out really all week long that we've had them. When you get the glow that is as bright as this is, when it's able to get transparency through the green colors that you're seeing, that's what really sets it apart and makes it different from all the rest. Usually they're more opaque stones. So there's the black spokes in the green of the Trapiche emerald, but it usually looks more dark. So you're not getting that green contrast with the stone. Like, let's take a look at this and you'll see what I'm talking about here. So you're getting all that, and that's really what's setting these apart so much. And we've only got one of each, so I wanted to put them together because it's everything we have tonight. So price tags are going to be pretty close considering. I mean, this has got a diamond weight here. I don't know if we touched on that yet because I was so excited about the 203, but that's got 53 points in diamonds. So classic halo, you actually see that the stones that are at the north, east, south, and west are a little bit larger, and then it's going to fill in with all the rest of those round brilliants we love. So again, you can change this one to yellow, you can change this one to white. So feel free to do either in any gold color you want. But the right side of your screen, we're going to start there because that's the bigger of the two. That's got the huge diamond weight. It's not the bigger stone, but it's the bigger, you know, overall carat weight, bigger ring. That one's going to be the 189. These are pretty similar though. Obviously the carat weights only differ by, 14 points. So it's really, really similar. Just go with the color or the pattern you like better in your Trapiche, but it's going to be for the signature style. We're going to blow it out, and it's got a great finished undergallery. Remember, any gold you want. And how fun is that to see through the undergallery and still see the clarity and the glow that stone gives. Then you've got, are you ready for this? We've got this one, any gold you want as well, including rose gold. We can do the rose gold on either, but we're going to blow this one out right now for under, well, $79.99 is not going to work tonight. Especially when they're this early. Let me know which one you prefer. And again, if you have a favorite, that's why you want to be on the phone lines early, because they're going to go. Already have a couple of people already talking about them. This one's going to be down from $79.99. I'll get it under $3,000. We'll make it $29.99 for the big signature mounting with that carat 28 of decadent diamonds. If you want to go with the simple classic halo right over here, that one's actually going to be $1,000 less. For a slightly bigger stone, we're going to make that one $19.99. And let me try each one on, unless you already have a favorite and we can just zoom in on that one. But take a look. Here's the signature halo, and then we've got the signature mounting, right? Not to be outdone. Look at how beautiful. Which one would you like, Tim? Thank you. So the signature, and who is that, by the way? Bonita is getting it. All right, so the signature style, you know what I'm going to do is switch them out real quick so she can see it. This one is already the signature style spoken for, but I want to show it to her on the hand here before we go. So what a great stone that is. Thank you so much. She's taken that one. That one's gone, so that's the one. There's all your information for you, Bonita, and thank you so much. And then we've got the classic halo design that you'll see next up close. That one's going to be $19.99, and we'll bring that one front and center now. And so that would be the 203, item number 3868. Thank you so much for your request on that. And then, of course, if you have any other requests, guys, we need to hear from you. We'll get to our cross pendant coming up. Also have that Malaya stone. I know the one pear shape we already had still available, but we've got that big cushion cut, which is the match to the earrings that were here yesterday. So we'll bring that out before long. And then a new cross pendant is here with a very important diamond in the center. And then I know we've had fire opals. Tell me, have you ever seen a fire opal look like this? Because a lot of us know that fire opals here give us that incredible red. This is beyond. It really is. It's fire opal, but it's giving you all the rainbow colors within. One of the best mountings we've ever had. Talk about decadence, 230 in diamonds to go in platinum around that opal. That's one of our superstars. So this is our one Trapiche left for the day. And then, oh, we have this really cool new pendant brooch style. You're going to love it. And then here's our cross. So cross collectors need your attention, please, because this is one that is so specialty, very designer. And it reminds me, it's as if the cross style actually mixed with that North Star pendant that we love to do. I've got item number here, 111-1871. Want to start you off with the length here because it's quite lengthy. It's 1.25 inches from top to bottom, but look at this. And obviously we're going to get it up close because in the very middle, at the intersection right here, you're going to have a larger diamond that's actually one of those rhombus cuts that we love. So kind of like, think of like a diamond shape, but stretched. And that's a 20-point VS stone on its own. Then you're going to have a graduation of round brilliance, starting at the point in the middle with the larger stones, and then basically graduating on out to really create that fine point you're seeing that's at the north, east, south, and west. This is so attractive on. Don't forget, we have a beautiful necklace you're also going to see a little sneak peek of coming up in gold, in yellow gold. Great Mom's Day gift coming up, and so versatile in the way you can wear it. Ways you can wear it. There's so many different ways, but here's the cross pendant on the neckline for you to get an idea of what that's all about size-wise first, and you can really see. Now, this is coming up in about, 15 minutes away from this necklace, which is solid gold. So we're looking forward to that with that beautiful heart-shaped motif, and of course this paper clip link chain, which is the hottest link. It's the new classic, it's the must-have, but this is one only. We only have a few of these, we only have one of these, so that's where it's going to be really, really quick to go. And this is white gold only. Let me show you up close though, so you can see the detail, and it's got a nice large bail. So yes, if you are somebody who loves to use, let's say your diamonds by the yard with the bigger diamonds that are throughout the chain, this is going to be a bail that's going to be large enough to accommodate those. So keep that in mind, because I know how much we love. Why use a basic chain if you've got diamonds in your chain? But we only have one, so for my collectors, and now you can really see that big center stone. That 1/5 of a carat on its own in the middle, that fancy cut. Then you see the mill grain that's done. That's that little bit of beadwork that's done all the way around the very, very extra outside border. And then you can see how it's finished, beautifully finished. I actually wouldn't mind wearing it backwards. It looks so cool that way too, with that mirror finish and just the cutouts behind the diamonds that mimic the shape of the diamonds. And then of course you see your larger bail here, which is going to accommodate most chains you have. So feel free to grab this one. There's only one. It's supposed to be $24.99. We're going to do a lot better than that for you. There's one only, and I'm shadowing it just by holding it here, and yet look at how bright and still the diamonds are. So we're going to make this one $9.99 instead to the very first caller, and it's a really fun way to do a cross situation when you probably don't have this style, even if you are a collector. That's a really cool look, and it doesn't it feel like that mod North Star piece that we do that has been so popular? So combined with our great symbol of faith here, that would be a great way to go. $9.99. All right, coming up next, we're going to show you a beautiful way to get, we actually have another pendant with a ruby in it too, so that's a really cool designer style. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to get to that Malaya here, because there's no way this one's gonna stick around. And I know how many of you loved the earrings yesterday. It started our show. They were these really unique color. Let me know on this one if you'd like it for $9.99. Only one, so I'm gonna keep on moving. But I think that odds are, after having flashed this ring, there is somebody, okay, probably 100 somebodies, who are thinking right now, I gotta have whatever that was that I saw flashed on that wheel. Here it is, one only. Now, the interesting thing is I have some earrings that would go really nicely with it, keeping in mind that right now that's in the yellow gold. Look at these earrings. This is going to give you an idea. These are ovals, but the same type of color in Malaya's in a beautiful earring, so we'll have those shortly. But I want to start with the ring here, because the ring is going to be that ultimate level of size in the stone. You're getting a huge piece, 1123785. I think the popularity was really driven by the fact that probably is very obvious here, is that when I had a beautiful pair of cushion cuts in Malaya garnets yesterday, really in the early parts of the show, that were a pair. They were a matched pair of earrings, and I think we all pretty much exclaimed the same thing. I've never seen a stone look like that. Certainly not a garnet look like that. The beauty of this is our 3 carat 61. It's got the look not of even regular typical Malaya, and there's really nothing regular or typical about Malayas, as we touched on. We had that more purple pink version to start the show. Then of course we know that usually they're more brown, more caramel color. This is where you're getting what downright looks like a Padbarasha sapphire. It's got those pinkies and those goldens really evenly distributed through the stone. So it's a combination that looks incredible, and it really does. Now, let me just point out, 361 Padbarasha, probably not likely to happen, nor are you going to get a Padbarasha of that size with that clarity. And keep in mind, to make that comparison, we're actually talking about here a stone that is more rare than Padbarasha. We see fewer of these particular Malaya garnets than we do Padbarasha sapphires, even in teeny tiny sizes. So I can't stress enough how important this is to be on the phone lines ready to go on this one, because it's obviously not going to last. We know that there's only one. I don't have another stone like it except for the earrings that I flashed, which is a pair. I would say even the ring though is giving you a little bit more golden than we're going to see in the earrings, just by a touch. They would still match really, really well, but I'm surprised and really excited about how low we're taking this. And it's a 361 with a carat 15 in diamonds. So you are getting yellow gold. You can change that if you'd like, because we did see the earrings yesterday in the white gold, I believe, if my memory serves. And this is where you're going to get that option. So you have that choice. Get it in the rose, get it in the white. I'd actually really love to see it in rose gold too. So if you're a rose gold fanatic, go ahead, take it that way. But look at the clarity, the beautiful cutting of this cushion, which is the match to yesterday's. It did look like it started here at $15,999. Makes a lot of sense when you consider the rarity that stone gives, the beauty of it, the color of it, the fact it's still going to be durable enough for everyday wear, yes, but we're going to make this really affordable, really easy, and come on in big Thursday night here. And I'm going to show this on the hand, because that size to me looks even greater than a 3-carat 61. And here is what it looks like on. See, the size perspective is everything here to see the way that looks. And now, even in now, this is just a change of light here because it's an angle in the lighting that's a little bit different. So it gives you a little less light than the spotlight close up. And you're seeing even more of the orangey golden tones, which is always the tougher to get. So it's very exciting. And if you tend to love, or if the dream scenario is to own a large pod parasha, come on in and get this one instead because you're getting that ultimate high level rarity and you're getting a color that most pod parashas even cannot achieve. It's just that high end 50-50 mix that really brings it. It doesn't look pink and it doesn't look orange. That's the way you know. When a perfect, whether it's Malaya or pod, what you really are looking for is where you can't tell one way or the other. So many of those stones are either going to lean one way or the other. They're either going to look more pink or they're going to look more orange. And that's when you know, if you can really call it one way or the other, you know that it's not really that 50-50 blend. When you get a 50-50 blend, you know it. And that's what we have right here. So let's make this really easy for you right now. It's not even 15,000. It's not going to be 10,000. This is what we're here to do, is make even the most rare and exotic stones really affordable. And that's what I'm doing right now. It's not even going to be $5,000 and a 361. Try it. You will love it. I know this is a color you probably don't have in a gemstone at this point in time because it's just really rare to ever see Mother Nature blend those two colors as beautifully as this is. Here's the way it's shining. I love the cutting. The cutting is really showing that off. The clarity is amazing. It's not even $5,000, $4,000, even $3,000. So I pretty much think we're at that point where it's green light go. It's going to go, right? We know that at under $3,000, even if it's $29.99. But the truth is going even lower than that. One of the prettiest stones I think we can share with you tonight. And it's right here and it's right now. And it's not even $29.99. I'm taking an extra discount. That's what I do on Thursday nights. It's one of the best nights to be with us. Really, it truly is. Because the discounts that happen on a night like tonight are really second to none. This is coming up in about 8 minutes, by the way. So I'm doing it really early because we have so few. And with this time of year being here, it's not going to last. So take a look. We all need those great gifting ideas for the ones we love this time of year. So it's going to be a good one. But stay with us because it's not going to last very long. And so we don't want you to miss it. Even if you think, I'm going to go get a snack and then come back, don't do that. Not when that heart-shaped necklace is on its way and coming up. But this one, $28.88. Nope, $27.99. Yes, that's what we're going to do. Make it really, really easy right now. First caller only. $27.99 gets that one to you. So nothing more I can say except run to your phones, get that piece. If you want to see the matching earrings, they are here. And we'll actually do those next. We might as well. So you can see what the material looks like in a white gold. And you can also get the match set if you want to. So if you want to go ahead and get the ring, because otherwise if you wait, I can guarantee you we're not going to see another variety. Look at this. Wow, that is a really, really pretty stone. So let's just put this in the background for a moment, and I'll put it back here. We're going to bring the earrings forward here so you can see. Now, I know they're going to lean a little bit because they have this beautiful floral type halo around it, so they really look pretty, don't they? And it's a little bit more unusual to see that kind of design. It's a bigger button style earring, so still close to the ear, not a drop, but definitely larger in scale. This is 1123784, so a potential set moment here. But I also think it helps to just see how the ring would look in white and how the earrings would look in yellow, because either one is going to give you that option. So that's a beautiful thing as well. So please choose right now, giving you that great look where the colors are going to play in each color of gold. I think it's going to make it a lot easier for you to see which one you like better. And the stone weight, 307 on the earrings, and you get another 40 points in diamonds beyond that. We'll show them to you from a distance away, get you the measurement, and then try them on. And centered post, of course. So this is going to be that centered post style, so you can wear them any which way you want. Here's how I think everyone's going to wear them, more north to south like this. And then we'll show you on the ruler here so you can see that they are giving you that really beautiful, I mean, right between 1/2 and 3/4 of an inch from top to bottom. So that would put them at 5/8. And you've got that great look. And remember, change the gold as you wish. I'm going to try one on for you as well so you can see what that's going to look like size-wise, because I just think that's easier than even the ruler. I think measuring it is one thing, but of course, seeing it on the ear is really going to give you another perspective there entirely and really give you an idea of how they're going to look from a distance away. So that's where it really, again, giving you that pod parasha type of color and look there, but not the price tag. And we're going to make these under $4,000. They're supposed to be $39.99. That's going lower. Huge value, big moment here. Take another look at them close up and how they match. Think about pairing them up with the ring. And this is it for our Malaya collection. You've now seen everything that we will have here tonight. You've already had the option to get the more purple pink and the pair, and now getting the larger stones here in the earring ring mix. Or again, you don't have to get the set. You can always get one or the other, but we're going to make the earrings under $1,500. How? I don't know, but $14.99 secures that earring value for you. So that would be our only pair left. We had the option last night. They were very quick to go. So sought out to see if there was anything else we could bring you tonight that was going to be similar in its look. They're there. They're in that true pinky golden yet again. So very much like even if you have a paperclip at home that you treasure and you prize and you love, that earring would go with it. Or if you got paperclip earrings, they're a little tougher to find. That's why I mentioned you probably would have a ring first and then need the earring second. But when a garnet can give you that look and match up to one of the world's rarest sapphires, that's a really good thing. So last call, $14.99 on the earring studs and with all the diamond weight. And then the ring, $27.99 for that ring. So your choice of, let's give them 30 seconds, then we'll move right along. I do have a regular fire opal. We have the fire opal with all the colors, which I flashed in that ballerina style, but we also have a really, really important classic 4 karat 07 fire opal that's also going to be our tremendous really value on a 4 karat we have not seen in a while. So we'll bring that up. Plus, I know you're all waiting. We're 4 minutes away from the big necklace deal, which we've honestly, I've been here 8 years. We've never had anything like it. Never. That's saying something. When we bring you a couple hundred pieces of jewelry every show, and we've never had a necklace like this, and yet it's a updated way to do a classic. So we'll talk about that, and yet it's really, I love the lightweight nature of it. It looks heavy, but it's not. You know, it's not one of those really uncomfortable necklaces to wear. Even if you're not a necklace person, you're gonna love this necklace. It's really good. So let's carry on. We've got a paraiba deal. And oh, the blue zircon. So this is interesting. We just saw a trapiche in our signature mounting a few minutes ago. It's sold. Let's show you what we have at a signature mounting where I can guarantee you this. I do not have a signature mounting any more affordable than this one only. So much so that the stone is one of the rarest, the mounting is one of our more expensive, and yet I took one look at this price tag, and my first response was, I really, really wish, and I knew it wasn't possible, but I really, really, really wish we had 200 of these to sell, because every single one would go. This is blue zircon. It's a huge stone, a 4 karat 05, blue zircon, set in our signature mounting. This is one of those icons that's been in the jewelry business for a long time. As far as I know that, you know, a lot of us that have shopped together for a couple of decades know this mounting, know its rarity, know its importance, and the fact that it's got a carat 28 in diamonds. But we can't discount the fact that there is a 4 karat 05 zircon that are completely mined out. So Cambodia was the one and only source in the world for this material. It's IB number 112-1931. That was the only source. It's long been mined out. It's a stone that is about as collectible as can be. It gives you a true bright electric blue color, plus it's zircon, so it's also double refractive. And so it's giving you an incredible look, as if it's a diamond, but a little bit more rare. And if you ever got a diamond that color, it should probably be a treated blue diamond anyways, one of those irradiated stones. You know we're not about the irradiation here. So we're giving you a natural stone here that is one of those rarities. 4 karats 05, great size. Finished under gallery, I'll show that to you. You can even change the gold if you want to. So if you prefer the yellow or the rose, go ahead and take that. No charge for that, but this is, there's a reason. It is going to be the last ring we show you before that necklace comes out to play. It is because of the value. It is because this is one of the most amazing, undeniable, superstar, wish I had 100, wish I had 200 types of values we've ever seen. You cannot wait, because if you wait to get on the phone lines, it's just going to be too late. Don't wait, otherwise it's too late. That's how we work on these one-of-a-kinds. This stone is incredibly rare, incredibly important, but put all that aside, it's really stinking beautiful too. It's bright, and it doesn't look like the other blue stones. It doesn't look like your topaz or your sapphires. It would be the most similar to the deluxe ideal color of paraiba, which, let's be honest, we don't even see paraibas of that color here. This is really the way to go. So if you are a tremendous fan of the blue zircon, can't think of a better way. If you can handle a lot of diamond weight, like this always gives you, this is the largest version of a signature style. Take a look. I would leave it just as is. Just tell me the size you need. But what should be, I'm showing you the bag right now, should be $59.99 right there. There's the ring, there's the piece. It's one only. I'm not asking $59.99. If we're going to move jewelry fast, we got to do some discounts. And that's exactly what I'm going to do all night long. We've got 2.5 hours. That's it. and we're going to move it all. And it's not going to be $59, $49, $39, $29. Here's where it gets wild. It's not even $1,999, and it's one of the, you will love the stone. You will cherish it. You will treasure it, but there is no doubt you cannot buy that mounting. You know how I know you can't buy the mounting? You can't make it for that price. I have the factory here behind me. Actually, technically, it's in front of me. It's behind the studio. It's in front of me. And you know what? We can't make it for $19.99, not the mounting. So with the zircon, that's a $405, and then you don't even pay $19.99. There are some moments in life where that little shopper's voice inside you says that you know it's a deal, you know it's never going to happen again, and you know you have to act quick. Everything, like little bells and sirens, and that voice should be screaming at you right now to get on the phone lines because you know it's not going to last. It's not even $19.99 or $1,899. What's going on? This is the most important mounting we do, arguably, when it comes to classic setting styles that belong in your collection forever and ever, that are going to be beloved forever and ever. Watch this. It's not even $1,899. It is only $1,888 to the very first and only caller. That's it. So $1,888 gets it to you if you're quick, and what a value that is. And it's in white, yellow, or rose. We're still changing the gold. Sometimes with those types of discounts, we can't start changing gold color. I will do that for you. So $1,888, 30 seconds left. Then we'll get to our very special heart necklace that we've got in solid gold that is coming up in 14K. Only a couple to go around. Yes. Yeah, sure, right now, let's do it. If you want to just keep her right there, I will show her the green paraiba. This is not just a Congales blue-green, it's actually a green paraiba. So we know it's got copper content. It's got that bright green. I love the affordability of it too. And it's going to be item number 1119610. So we'll take a look. Now, guys, do we need to have a little jewelry moment? A little like, seriously, what's happening? 1888 on that one? Oh boy. So here's the paraiba for Mary, and then we'll get to that necklace, but that's copper bearing. It's just, instead of giving you blues and greens, it's that straight up minty green. Still, actually, most of the stones that, when I was back in 2004, when I was selling these for the very first time loose, everybody really wanted the greens. You know why? Very specific reason. That everybody wanted the greens. And I'm talking, that was back in the day when a lot of loose gems were sold on television, and so there was a huge litany of gem collectors then. And there are still gem collectors. It's just usually now we get them in jewelry. We realize that we can just wear our collectibles then, wear them out and about, have them be part of our accessorization to our outfits and ensembles. But this is where I will tell you, because when all the colors came to play out in the early days, we're talking 2004, 2005, we'd see the pinks, the goldens, the greens, the blues, the blue-greens, the purples, all of the above colors. The greens were really, really, really sought after, and that was because the collectors realized that that had the most copper content. So in that respect, a lot of those gem sharks out there really sought out the pure greens like this. Still neon, still bright, still beautiful, but the pure greens were so important because that told you there was an extra element of copper, a lot more than even the blue greens. So that's really what makes this so important here. And it's going to be our 72 pointer in the pear shape with 70 points in diamonds around it. It's in a nice oversized, you see how it's got the wider band to it, but it's still going to be a lot of cutout detail. So there's a lot of visual interest, especially when it's on, which I'll show you. And then we're going to go ahead and mention that, yes, you're going to have it in two-tone gold. It does stay as is, Tim, on this one. So the body of the ring is white gold. There's a little bit of yellow gold up on the borders there, and that's a twisted rope texture. Then you've got the diamonds set within it, and yet this is a very high clarity tourmaline, so we love that as well. Here's what it looks like on the hand. So what does she think of it, Tim? Is she loving this one? Because the price tag is unbelievable, which is why I talked about it in the beginning, probably why she asked for it. It is, Mary, supposed to be right here, $49.99. So that's it. It says one as is. So that's it. One only as is. Here's the piece you get. We just need to know what size. Looks like a little larger size. Maybe it's going to be an index finger ring, right? Maybe it's going to be on the middle finger. But you decide. It's not going to be $49. It's not even half that price at $2,500. We're talking about a paraiba that I have all kinds of these stones lately that when they're this size are still $4,000 and $5,000. Look where we've gone so far. And it's not $25. And it's not $2,000, and it's not $19.99. Another one that there should be, if we had a lot of people, there'd be fights over this one, right? It's that day. where you have to be on the phone lines ready to go. Otherwise, oh, should I be on camera? Yes, let's talk about it. Tony's going, where's that necklace? Well, we're going to get to this request really quickly. I'm going to go lower than $19.99. Got to move some jewelry. Necklace coming up. I know you're waiting on that. We have fewer than 10 to go around for the whole country. So not going to be too many of those. Stay with me. We'll get to it next. This is not 19, not 18, not even $17.99. We're blowing it out, $17.77, one caller. On a 72 point, that would be like the look of a 1 carat all day, because when it's in that mounting, it certainly looks it, doesn't it? And it's $17.77, and you're getting 70 points in diamonds and a whole lot of gold. So that's for one caller, 30 seconds on that one. And then we'll move to that necklace coming up. And we only have a few of them. I wish we had so many more this time of year when we're in late April, about to begin May here. We know that Mother's Day is on the way. We know that there are occasions coming up like graduations, and like there's always the birthdays and the anniversaries, and there are so many different ways to wear this necklace. Trust me, it's going to be like the Wonder Ring of necklaces, where it's really creative, and it's going to work for everybody. Everybody. Younger gals who need a shorter length, us that like, you know, anybody who likes a traditional length, it's adjustable. We'll talk about it next. And it's all the famous paperclip link in a solid 14K. So we're going to talk about that next. And don't hesitate to get on the phone lines early, because it's not going to last. I'm wearing it. I've been wearing it. I love the way that you can put it lower or higher. I put it a little bit lower for you just so you can see, but this is really stunning, is it not? This is a really special necklace. Now, it's got a little bit more of an asymmetrical heart design that we have here, and then all these beautiful mirror finish links of 14 karat gold. So this is the paperclip link, but there is, I don't know if you can see it there, but there's a little bit, you can see there's a ridge or a seam. There are so many ways to even put this on. And this actually could be, you know, there's designers out there that put necklaces together where they're intended to have a pendant or an enhancer on them. This is one of those necklaces. You can wear it all on its own. You can adjust it any length you want. I put it a little shorter because I like to wear it right, you know, I wanted that heart shape to sit right there, right beneath the neckline there, right beneath the collarbone. It goes all the way around, but there's a closure up front and a closure in the back. And so what that allows you to do is put it on whatever's easier for you. Like you can put it on right in front of your, right in front if you want. You can put it on in the back like you traditionally would with a lobster claw, or you can also open this up and you can attach other pendants with O-rings. You can attach enhancers to it and then have your heart shape in the middle be like your anchor to keep all your enhancers and pendants right there centered up on the neckline. So we're going to go to the hand here. We only have a few to go around. I mentioned fewer than 10. So that's where it's really crucial. Here's what it looks like. And this is just one length and one color of gold. And I love that it's a slightly asymmetrical heart-shaped design. Now, when you have it on, you can see that this link is this one's soldered and this one moves because this is where you can open it up. So Mother's Day is May 12th. That's something to keep in mind. Here's our necklace, just so few to go around. I guarantee you it's going to sell out and fast. It's 1123022. And in all these years of bringing you great jewelry, never have we had anything like this. We hardly do anything even just in plain gold. And when I say plain, there's nothing plain about it, but you know what I mean. I mean, no diamonds, no stones. So that's really important on its own. This is a designer link necklace. It's got the heart-shaped closure, but don't worry, there's a closure in the rear as well. So you see that it's got that lobster claw right here. So you can actually adjust it. It's 18 inches maximum. You can put it at any length shorter than that you want. So you could even wrap it around your wrist many, many times. You could make it a bracelet if you want to. You could do, that would be like 2 different wraps around and it looked like 2 bracelets in one. You can wear it as a lariat style if you want to. I mean, there's so many things you can do. You can wear the heart-shaped motif in the back. You can wear it in the front. It's totally up to you because this closure is one way to get in. This is the other. There's a little knob, and I'm going to show this up close, Tony. It's going to make it a lot easier to understand. There is a little, like a little latch in the back. You can see that little button there off to the right. That opens it up so you actually have the ability to close it in the front. Like I said, you can actually see your hallmark is here in the front. And you can then, this little arm there moves. So what that does is that opens up for you. I'm going to try to show you here. Is that's going to open it up and move that back so you can really create how you'd like. So see what I just did there? You can just open it up and then it opens up that bottom portion on the right of the heart shape. So you can actually use it and put it on that way. You can add things if you like, add charms, add different enhancers, whatever you'd like to do. Here it is on the hand. So again, lots of flexibility, the shine, everything is mirror finished on this necklace. Would love to get you one of these necklaces that I know what you're thinking. I'm going to leave that there and just pop up and tell you about this because I know we've had gold pieces before in necklaces. I looked it up even just to make sure my memory was serving me correctly. Every necklace we brought you, it seems like, has been either $2,500 or up. Most of them are $4,000. This is still a hollow link so that it's not heavy, but it's going to be solid gold. So what does that mean? It means the links themselves are hollow, but you've got, because again, we want to have that structure there, but we don't want it to be heavy. There's nothing like, I don't think anybody enjoys really wearing heavy necklaces because they can really be, especially if you're layering or especially if you're thinking about adding a pendant or an enhancer, you want it to be a nice lightweight feel. So that's really what this is done. It's all going to be 14K. There's no silicone inside. This is not a plating method, right? We only do solid gold. So keep that in mind. It's yellow gold only. So I'm sorry about my white gold lovers. But when we see historically, when we see gold go up as it's been for really years now, it's been record highs. When we see that happen, usually more and more people gravitate towards yellow gold because it's what everyone knows is gold. And so a lot of times white gold ends up looking like sterling silver. And then a lot of people shy away from it for that reason. So this one, only yellow gold. It's that designer link style. That's the paperclip with the heart shape. Again, that is in and of itself. It doesn't look like a closure, but it is. So that's the deal. You can add, we're very busy on the phone lines. This is not, I'm so proud to say, not $4,000. Because almost every gold necklace I've had here historically has been. And yet the ones we've had didn't have this really cool closure and latch. It didn't have the ability to add enhancers. It didn't have that ability. They were mostly links that were a little bit lighter weight or a little bit smaller gauge, and they were still $4,000. That's where gold's at. This is for all the moms out there, the graduation gifts, anybody who's got a birthday. If you have a daughter, a granddaughter, a niece, a sister, a mom, a best friend, yourself. We have fewer than 10 and we already have 5 people on the phone line. So I feel fairly certain that half of our quantity is already going to be gone. That is why it's important to dial in even when you see a $4,000 price tag, because the whole reason I'm showing this early tonight is because it is an incredible value and because it's not going to last. We all know that. It looks amazing on, it feels amazing on, the heart stays centered. Again, you can whip that around to the back if you want to, so you can put that in the back, whatever you need to do. It is just so many ways to wear it. But again, lengthen it, shorten it up to 18, but you can easily, and with the larger paperclip links, it's really easy. It's really easy to clasp on to any different length. You could make it a choker, which I would love. I would love to see it layered. Layer it with your diamonds by the yard. Layer it with your diamond collars. Layer it with your favorite, whatever it is, the initials, the dog tags, the cross pendants, whatever it is that you wear every day. This could be that piece that sits higher because it can be all the way up to a 14-inch choker length. It can sit at the base of the collarbone like I'm doing at 16. It can be all the way down to that traditional 18-inch length, but it's not going to last, especially when it's not even $2,000. Most affordable necklace I think we've had up to this point was $25. So the fact that this gives you so many different ways to wear it with Mom's Day coming up, and before you think, I'm sure they'll have something else like that before May 12th, no. I've been here 8 years almost. We've never had a necklace like this. And it's not even going to be $1,000. In today's gold era, it's like we're transporting you back to a completely different era of gold altogether. You're not paying $9.99. I would not be touting it as a gift idea if it wasn't gift affordability. And when I know it's maybe something you're not going to think about till last minute, listen, I'm a procrastinator too, so, you know, sometimes I'm not thinking about things 2 months in advance or even 2 weeks in advance. But if May 10th comes around and you're worried about, oh my goodness, I need to get something really fabulous for Mom's Day, and you look at floral arrangements and you look at what just even, you know, a dinner delivered or a gift certificate out to her favorite restaurant or a beautiful bottle of wine, and all that's great. Oh, that's lovely. All that's great. Celebrate, enjoy life, do the things you love. But to have something long lasting and everlasting that's made entirely of gold, that's going to cost you about the same as any of those things I just mentioned, that might last an hour or two or a day or two, I'd say get the gold. Get the gold. It's not even $9.99, so let's take it even more to that giftable. And by the way, you can get more than one. So if you have those 2 daughters and you want to celebrate each of them and you know they need the same thing, or you have 2 sisters and you want to celebrate, or you want to get one for yourself and your best friend, this is the way, and link each other that way, because it is, after all, a link. So I love that there's that extra little symbolic nature built in. It makes it so, so easy to give. And for anybody you love, they're going to love this. that you know, because that symbolism, that idea of wearing it close to the heart, and they've got it on every day, and you know everybody can wear it, and it's updated from the other heart necklaces that we've seen in decades gone by, because it's the paperclip link, and it's not even $888. Operators, will you let me know exactly how many you're getting, because I would not be surprised if a few of our callers do take more than one. And this is just, look at that link, goes and goes and goes. I love that it's a little bit more of an oval-shaped paperclip link. It's not too squared off, but it's not too rounded. It really is classic. Again, attach your favorite pendants, attach your favorite enhancers to that heart-shaped latch if you want to. It's really begging for that. You can really change the look of it every day, and that's all because that opens up. So you have closure in the back, closure in the front. However you want to wear it. It's not even $888, $777. No way. These are going to last, and we've already got half our quantity already sold. Tim, you've got one. We've got two going out. Allison's taking two. We've got one over here. Not even $777. Oh, and it's made in Italy. Did you see that, Tony? Did it say that? Okay, good. I wasn't reading the hallmark because I don't have that on my bag here. So I just want to make sure that, okay, made in Italy too. Well, there is nothing. I've never met anything that was made in Italy that I didn't love. So that just makes it, and I'm sure there's a few of you that feel the same way. So maybe that's what makes it for you. Something from, yes, and the Italian gold makers, nobody does it like the Italians. So you know that. I mean, cars, clothes, food, you name it. I mean, right? Ooh, I mean, anything at all. It's not even going to be $777. Let me know, because we've only got a few more to go around. It's going to be gone. That's what it looks like from a distance. Keep in mind, I don't have a lot of lights where I'm standing here. It's just to give you a little size perspective, but this is mirror finished, gorgeous 14K, and it's going to be only $699 for the necklace. And it's gold. So this is the way to make sure that you get something special, and it's going to be for that loved one, for yourself. I mean, really a million ways to wear it. If I had an enhanced, actually, I don't know if I have one here. Maybe I do, and can show you what it looks like, because this is where that'll open up there. So it just sits as a beautiful, almost like a charm in the link, but it also can be, you can add your different, anything that's got essentially a bail big enough to open up for that heart-shaped design, well, that's going to be easily attached. So let's go back to showing it on the hand here. I'm going to count them down, and we've only got a couple left. So $699. What a way to celebrate a Thursday. Glad you're with us tonight. And this is just something, we're not going to see anything else like it. Just love that this is here. Think about the moms out there that want something special, something lovely, something that shows love, but in a really modern, fresh way. 60 seconds on that one, and we'll move right along. Here it is up close. There is that hallmark right there. So love that. So, you know, you may just want to wear it on the side. You can wear it off to the side and have this look in the front. You can wear wherever you want. I mean, play with it. That's the beauty of the versatility of this style. As I put it back, and then let me show you, I'm going to just jog it around here so you can see how, like, I'm not a heart-shaped person, and you guys know that. I mentioned that before, you know that. So what I did was, I just now put that on a different way, and you can wear it, obviously you see how I have the heart shape off to one side. I can put it all the way in the back. I can wear it any way I want to. That's the beauty of it. There are 1,000,001 ways to wear this necklace, and then add or not add, enhancers, pendants, whatever. I love this off to the side. So nobody says you have to wear it centered up. You can wear it any way you want, but for $699, where else? And again, you can always hide the heart shape entirely if you want to. Just put it all the way around, and then of course you would see that lobster claw, but you wouldn't see that from a distance. But that's where, again, you can have a different look every time you put it on, essentially. It's always going to give you a different idea, a different look, a different style, a different perspective. So back to the wheel we'll go over here, and then let me know. Yes, how we doing? Andy, you took one? Who was shopping with you? Hi, Rayanne, thank you. What about you, Tim? Who's shopping over there? Hi, Mary, good. And did she like the paraiba, or is she? Got it. Okay, so our paraiba pear shape's still here. And then let me know if you'd like one of these for $699. Necklace, entirely 18 inches of gold for $699. Does not happen very often. Let's move on. Going to show you something up close. Don't forget that this paraiba is still here for 17. What did I do? 1777? Something crazy like that? For a paraiba that's a light 1 carat. So just a reminder, that's 1119610. I know it was by request, so a lot of you shy away when a piece is requested. That is still available. So you have an opportunity to take advantage of that very important, look how bright it is, even under no light. I just blocked the light completely, and look at how bright that stone is. So that's the neon property that you tend to get when you have a copper bearing stone, and that certainly is. So you got a good one there. All right, we're going to keep on moving. Let me know on the necklaces. Last call on our heart necklace in that link. Boy, I was really hoping we'd have 100 people on the phone lines there, but nope, didn't need that many, so that's good. We still got a couple of those available for you if you'd like. Then we've got that blue zircon. Oh, the blue zircon. Everything. I mean, just a recap here, not even to the top of the hour, but I want to show you what you've missed here. We've got the paraiba, we've got the blue zircon, we've got the fabulous heart-shaped necklace. It's the link style. It's whatever you want. We've got a new Congo tonight. It looks like this. So see how it differs from the green of the paraiba? Blue greens in the Congo. So we've got that one. We've got a fire opal. We've got a big Tanzanite to blow out. So a lot to get to. And look at this opal. I flashed it already. We've got a really good look. Fire opal that gives you every single color. And that's why we added the drama of 2 carats 30 in stunning diamonds. So that's all happening. And anything you need on that wheel, let me know. Those are either $18.88 for the blue zircon, $17.77 for that paraiba in that bright neon fabulous green color. Okay, so we're going to move right along here. Got a big Tanzanite, 12 karat 65 that's coming up for you. And then diamond earrings are here as well. We've got some great Alexandrites. That's a really rare stone to find matched up in an earring. I got them. And then we do have a blue wing. This is our last of the rounds. Look at that. Some dazzling colors there. Hot pinks coming all the way through that stone. Blue sapphire that's really new and fabulous. I just think with the amount of sapphires that we've had of late, started with a big ring, had a really, really, really good look the other day in some earrings. Look at this. Stunning. Set at an angle. So makes it a little bit more unusual, doesn't it? And it looks like our necklaces, by the way, down to 2 left in the necklaces. So only 2 remaining. I love that just as a link style. You hide the heart, show it off, whatever you want to do. Maybe it just depends on your mood, right? That's the beauty of it. You can switch it up. So you buy one necklace, you get 1,000,001 looks and change it up so easily. But please, I know we here don't have a lot to compare it to because we haven't seen a solid gold necklace like that in a while. But if you're looking at gold elsewhere, maybe you stopped looking at gold because it was just too spooky and scary. I mean, gold is so pricey right now that yes, link chains, I mean, basic chains go for $600. And I'm talking about, you know, the basic little teeny tiny, less than a millimeter in depth. And they're usually $600, $700 for a basic chain. This is not a basic chain because A, made in Italy, B, the scale. It's that big paperclip link, but not oversized. I love that you can still add pendants to it. If you got a pendant with a big bail, because I just had that question, can you add? It just depends. I'll give you the millimeter size and the width of that because we still have necklaces going out the door. Want to make sure you get that before they're completely gone. They're not going to last. Take a look at this though. Here's our blue sapphire on the way now. And this one, well, isn't that a pretty mounting? So that's going to be 1123268. And this is a fabulous way. I know we've seen some very important stones in this mounting lately. It's a newer mounting for us, but it only features important stones. So I think it says a lot already about the sapphire you're getting here. It's a 60-point royal blue sapphire. It not only has the 60-point stone, which of course set at an angle as you see there, also 65 points in diamonds, and then yet a wider band style, which really makes it here. Wider band, really a lot of texture to it. I love that it starts with some cutout details. Do you see that? The whole band that is wider, it's like it's multi-levels here. You've got that larger band that's going to have the cutouts that almost look like an animal print to me. And then you have the diamonds top and bottom. And then everything that you see around the sapphire is added on top of that. So you get this really cool array of stones. I'm going to show it the other way because actually it's got a little asymmetry to it. It's a little more flat, if you will. That way, centered up, because this side, almost as if it looks almost like a bumblebee, is off to that corner there, creating that halo, which is just a little bit, you know, just a little bit different in mind. And it's going to be a really easy deal here because we're going to let you price it here. It's whatever you want to do. Because we have not seen a ring with this design, and yes, we had it with paraiba, very important. Yes, we had it with, was it a yellow diamond, I believe it was? Yellow diamond, paraiba, 2 important stones. So I think it says a lot that yes, it's a 60-point in the sapphire, but it's a really, really important stone because the color. It's a full, bright, open color. It's not too dark or opaque. It doesn't get navy like the night sky. It's really, because that technically is what most blue sapphires look like, is more that navy, where the blues are very indiscernible. This one, you see the bright flashes. You see how it's a regal royal blue. It looks really bright and updated. Come on over and take a look at it with all the texture you're getting. And we're going to make this, what would you like to do? 65 points in diamonds. We got the white, yellow, rose gold option. Oh, you got it. We'll show it next. Fire opal next. You know what? I want to blow this out real quick. I don't want to spend the time. We only about 6 minutes till our top of the hour begins. So guess what? I'm just going to put a silly little price on it. And it's up to the first caller to say, I'll take it. Because we got way too much sitting here from hour number 1. And that cannot be happening when I've had the values we've had. It'd be one thing if everything was pricey or too expensive or not the value. The way things have been priced tonight, we can't leave them here. And the fact that this is brand new and it's got a $39.99 fabulous price tag attached to it, I'll skip it. And we'll make it a lot more interesting for you, and then we'll show this unbelievable fire opal with all the colors, not just red, not just orange, and that's why we gave it over 2 carats in diamonds, well over. So we'll talk about that next. This one, if anybody would like it, I'll save you $3,000, and we'll make it $9.99. To the first caller that says, I'll take it. That's it. That's a $9.99 opportunity. It's not a $9.99 ring. It's a $4,000 ring. But we are asking for $9.99, and this is what it looks like on the hand. What a special piece that is. The texture, the detail, the gold elements. Look at that. All the millgrain, that's actually called millgrain. When you see those little dots, they almost look like points of diamonds there around your diamond. That's called millgrain. That's more detail that's set in and around your diamonds, so it looks that good. Look how pretty that is. That's not a $9.99 piece, but it is right now if you're the first caller to say, I will take that. I know what the value is, and I know I'm going to take advantage of it right now. There it is for you. So $9.99, huge opportunity. White, yellow, rose. You decide. Let's move on. I cannot give that jewelry away like that, but if we're talking about value and you're here for it, that's the one to own right there. September's classic birthstone. We know sapphires come in a wide variety of colors, but there is the ultimate high level right there. Okay, so now it's fire opal time. We've honestly never seen anything like this. And the item number is going to be item number 11236657. Let's start with some platinum here for you, and then forget I ever did that. I'm not going to sell that. Don't even just, please, delete that recording of the show. We don't want to see that. Don't want to have any video evidence that that was ever done. But here we go with our fire opal. This is 11236657. Yes, I'm going to ask you politely not to buy that last sapphire because what the words that came out of my mouth should not be happening. Okay, here we are. This is a fire opal that's in platinum. Been showing it all night, just little flashes here and there because we've never had anything like it. Fire opals, for the record, usually look like this. And they're stunning. And we usually say, hey, this is the best quality of fire opal. And it is. But do you see the difference here? This stone is giving you one color. I mean, yes, it's kind of, and boy, is it a mess. But just look at the color here. It's kind of a reddish orange. This stone is giving you all of the rainbow colors, like play of color that opals are supposed to give, but within a fire opal. And that is why we decided platinum would be a great choice. It's a 352 opal. It's all natural, and it's 230 in diamonds. 2 carats 30, both rounds and tapered baguettes, mostly tapered baguettes. The rounds are probably counting for 30 points. It's about 2 carats in just tapered baguettes. Collectors. We know, I don't know, this one's not going to be exactly inexpensive, but I can take this $18,999, throw it out the window. Don't care what that bag says anymore. You heard it, we said it, we'll put it up there. It's not going to be. I'm going to make up my own price for you, and we're going to get it out the door. We're going to try this. This is truly something, it's got all those elements of like that neon orangey color we love. It's purple, it's green, it's red, it's pink, it's yellow. Every color of the rainbow, if you go through the list of what we want to see from the rainbow spectral colors, everything is in the stone. Watch it. It's amazing what this does. I'll move it around. We'll show you all the angles. Yes, that's platinum from the sides, from the top, from the other side, from the bottom, everywhere. Let's see if we can see the inside. Yes, we can, a little bit. Now, they did some beautiful carving that actually elevates this up off the hand in solid platinum, but look at that. Seeing that stone from the rear there, watching that beautiful cabochon give you the same bright rainbow colors throughout the bright neon oranges and reds at the same time. Pretty cool. And there is a huge blowout price tag that is no longer going to be anywhere near, I don't think it was that start price, but it doesn't matter. I think it was $18,998. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We'll blow it out. We'll blow it out right now. We just need one caller. That's it. We got a big platinum setting here. This is the one to own. I want to show it on the hand. If you want the regular basic fire opal, we have that other one coming up. But this is where we can get you all the colors. And this is, I knew this was going to help because there's less light here. So let's even, I'll help it out a little bit. We can darken the light a little bit more just to try and show you what's true to life to be expected from the stone and all the mesmerizing colors. Normally, if we got a crystal opal giving this much color, we get excited. The fact this has that beautiful base body color, that bright neon orangey red, and then you still get the colors, we've never seen one like it. And it's not even $69.99. This is a first color scenario, obviously. No opals ever are identical. There are no two natural opals ever alike. No two are going to be twins. Look at the ruffle style. I do want to point out this is not just a basic outer halo. Look at how it goes up and down, kind of ebbs and flows. Like you've got those hills and valleys. And it's really stunning, isn't it? Those baguettes are top quality too. And all bigger individual stones, and it's not $69, $59, even $49.99. What can I tell you except this is the one that collectors are seeking out. This is always what we like to see when we bring you rarity every single day, and we can then bring you something that appears that we've never had the likes of before, that makes it very exciting. And it's not even $49.99. We'll just skip it all. Skip it all, make it better, make it more affordable. We still got a lot of great jewelry here. Paraibas, blue zircons, welcome to the show. A lot of you probably just tuned in, so we're glad to have you here tonight on this Thursday. And a lot of special pieces, including a Tanzanite, some Alexandrite earrings. It's all here, but your request, we'd love to know what that is too. But if you are looking for the absolute top of quality fire opal, it is right here, right now. It's not even $49.99. I'll save you an extra $1,000. Put it right back into your pocket. Right back on, it's like, think of it like an instant, like a credit. You're getting $1,000 extra off just to get that one, secure that one here tonight, and $39.99 is what that ends up being. So you get a great value, you get a stunning, that's our largest diamond mounting here, 230, and then you get the platinum setting, and it's only $39.99. What a deal. So that's going to be our one only there, and nope, nothing else like it. And yet it's almost like those baguettes are acting like mirrors. When I see this move, it's almost like it's reflecting. Some of the colors of the opal are reflected in the baguettes. Did you notice that? That outer layer of tapered baguettes, so magical. So we have got blue zircon. We've got gorgeous paraiba. I did have the sapphire, so I know some of you are asking about that one. Sapphire, and then we do have the paraiba and the Malaya. This is what's remaining. It's pretty much our first hour. So what we do have is also the gold necklace I'm wearing, which is $699. So there's a value there, but here is our fabulous Malaya with the beautiful pinks and goldens, and then here is the paraiba. So a lot of specialty one-of-a-kinds. I mean, first of all, this wheel. That's how I should have started the show. Because that's where, if that's ever, I feel like that should be a little postcard we send out to potential customers. Like, look what we have. If that's not advertising, if that's not, you know how in billboards they always want to, in anything in an advertisement, whether it's a television commercial, a billboard, a magazine ad, what's going to grab everyone's attention? What's going to bring everyone in? I think showing 5 pieces like that are going to accomplish that. For any jewelry lover, and probably, let's face it, some of the non-jewelry lovers out there, people who don't care, they don't know the first thing about gems or diamonds or jewelry. There's a lot of people that watch this show just because they start to be introduced to really good stones and then start to develop a passion for rare and exotic, beautiful gems and jewelry and designer pieces and great designs and all the things that really we bring. Look at that wheel with those 5 pieces. I mean, that's what we've done full presentations on throughout the day here so far. And yet, here's what's available. Everything from $9.99 all the way on up to $39.99, and then everything in between. Well, we've got this one at $39.99, of course, with that 230 in diamonds, but everything else is even more affordable, like $17.77 and $18.88, and here's that $9.99 sapphire. Here's our Malaya, which is down to $27.99. So huge values. If you had any questions about those, or maybe you tuned in, missed the first hour entirely, that's what you may have missed. That's what we're looking to show you right now, giving you some great values, and anything you want off that wheel, they are still available. So we're going to keep on moving. We got to do some auctions, I have a feeling, because we're going to see if we can get some jewelry out of here before our time runs out in about 2 hours, and that's all we have. So not a lot of time here, and then we don't see you till Saturday. So here's what I would recommend. Get on those phone lines if you like anything that's up there. I do have a new designer freeform black opal, so maybe the fire opals, a natural thing. Look at this slide pendant. Oh, this is very cool. Okay, mattifying gold, very very well done here. Let's do the matte finishing. I'm going to move these to the side here, but if you have any questions, let me know. Again, $39.99 or less. Basically, it's $9.99 up to $39.99. And paraiba, I mean, these are rare. Paraiba, blue sapphire, fire opal, blue zircon, and Malaya garnet in the fanciest of colors. That is quite the wheel to indulge. And I would say, moms out there, start treating yourself to something that you love, because a lot of pieces like this, they're not coming back. These are not pieces we can just bring you again and again and again, because when you see something you love, I can't tell you how many times people say, I missed something and I've waited 5 years to see something like it and I never have. That's what happens with one-of-a-kind jewelry. We can't just bring you pieces that look alike. We don't have 20 and 30 of each item. We don't even have 2 of most items. So this is where, if there's anything of interest out there, you take advantage of it, you get those values, you bring them home, you see what you think, then you get to decide, then you send it on back if you don't love it, because promise me, if you don't love something, send it back, please. I don't want you keeping anything you halfway like. That's not what jewelry's about. If it's your vacuum cleaner, okay, you can halfway like it. But when it's jewelry, you know what I'm saying? But if it's like jewelry, you need to really, this is not a necessity of life, right? Some things in life, most things in life, they're necessities. We have to buy them. We don't have to be like impassioned about it. With jewelry, you got to really love it. So promise me that, make me that promise. When you shop here, you have to really, really love it. Because if not, send it back. We'll find you something eventually you do love. But what we're looking at here, to my point, are pieces that I can't repeat. I can't bring you another opal that looks like that. I don't have a zircon that looks like that. I don't have a paraiba that looks like that, nor there's that price. So this is where you shop all these big values that we have that we love. So we'll move right along. Let's get to that opal pendant that we got a little sneak peek of. Malaya, zircon, fire opal, blue sapphire, and yes, green paraiba, all here for you. Let's get to this opal pendant. It's 1123749. What is it going to take on this one? That is one of the most cool patterns, because it's multiple patterns in one opal. It's a black opal out of Australia. It's actually a Boulder opal, really, and it's going to be 1123749. And this is, I don't know if that's Boulder opal. It sure looks like light ridge to me. We're calling it Boulder opal. It's still out of Australia. It's all 18 karat yellow gold. This is like a floral daisy finish, mirror finish on top of a mattified, I'm calling it mattified because there's satin finishing. This is more like a matte finish to your gold. And then where I'm holding it off to the left, that sweep of diamonds, that's your bail. So it's going to accommodate even your really big, your chunky, thick, heavy gold chains, like your rope chains, your omega chains. If you are always looking for pendants, but you're going, every little bail's so tiny, this one's going to work on bigger, thicker, heavier chains for you. Slides right on. 231 is the size of the stone, 22 points is the diamond weight. And did you see all the cool patterns? Everything from like a sparkle factor to some mosaic patterns to some straw pattern, all in the same stone. When do you see an opal glitter like that? Isn't that fun? How it's got some glittering quality to it. It's 1.25 inches from top to bottom, actually a little more. I'll show it on the neckline if that helps. You could even thread this chain that I had earlier. That would work with it. Oh, how pretty is that? That's a $699 necklace, by the way. You could even put this on the heart-shaped enhancer that this necklace has. Or you can just string it right on through over your paperclip link. It's up to you. But this pendant, not going to be $49.99. I'm never going to get that tonight. The writing is on the wall. We got to do some deals. Take a look. We got to move some jewelry, more importantly. But this bail, look at that. That's why it's a slide. It's got a lot of real estate there. You can put your chain right through it. You can put whatever. I mean, use your bigger chains. And this is, you can tell it's 18 karat. And the glow that that mattified finish gives, so special. Here's the back. And it's going to be, oh, not 49, not 39, not 29. Not even $19.99. Let's blow it out. Make it $14.99 first caller. Just go ahead and send it on out. Got to move some. Great pieces tonight. We got a big 12 karat 65 blue wing black D to bring out to you. I've got our second or third largest pink diamond certified by GIA. It's a 48 pointer. It's almost a half carat in a pink diamond. So we'll bring that out. We've got a really good Tanzanite that's one of those natural and heated stones as well. So lots and lots to get to. Requests are welcome. Get those in. We'll help you out. All right, that's $14.99. Got to keep on moving. Lots to show you. Our largest blue wing tonight is our 1265 cushion cut square. There's something magical about the cushion cut squares that we bring. Now, I do have some great earrings, so we're going to have to show you those. We've got some Alexandrites here. They're going to give you 30 points plus yellow and white diamonds together. Nobody on this one, huh? Really cool designer style. I love the matte finish. that you get there with that, again, mirror finish right on top of it. Really shows off that design. So many designer elements coming together here in one pendant. Looks fabulous, doesn't it? But here we go. This is so wild. Never would you imagine to find something like this, and they're already starting to change color. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Alexandrite 112-3981. Please let me come in closer because we're not to our normal depth here. We just had that very large wheel with 5 different rings, then we had the pendant. So let's come back in. Normal depth is here. So just to show you, we're going to go back a little bit to accommodate some room for these earrings, which have that squared off style, but feature a gorgeous round stone in the middle. So if we have any Alexandrite lovers out there, that's what you're getting in the center of this earring. Then we framed it with yellow diamonds and white diamonds together. It's going to be a total weight of 30 points in Alexandrite rounds, 24 points in yellow, 52 points in white diamonds, and I'm going to go ahead and let you price them the way you want. 0 to start, $100 increments. Why not? And we'll sell something. I would do an any increment situation, but we only have 2 hours left. So we got to make sure. Now, let me tell you something. There is very little competition probably out there tonight for you in an auction format. This is a 0 to start auction. They are a $3,499 earring. So you should be paying $35. I just had this feeling like maybe if I put up $3,500, they wouldn't sell. So I'm letting you go ahead. We're really, truly doing this, guys. We are literally putting these on the auction block. No reserve, 0 to start, $100 increments. It's happening. We are going to give them away. Now, we're going to need some callers because we're starting at nothing. But again, no reserve. So if we get one bidder and they only have $100 on that credit card and they're going to try to earn themselves some Alexandrite yellow and white diamond earrings, you very well might get them. So that's the deal. I'm going to show them on. Obviously, we're going to show you all the different ways. Yeah, $100 we have. Tim's got 100. We're looking for 2. 200, 300 or more. Again, you can go in power bids. Usually that's the strategy that is also even better to play because you know it's a $3,500 earring. So you may want to think about, you know, putting in a mini power bid because you might scare everyone else away. Here's what they look like. They are not small. They are not small earrings, and they have yellow diamonds at almost a quarter carat. By the way, we have one bidder at I knew this was going to happen. I knew it. Tim, who do you have there at $100? Okay, we just got 300. It looked like for a minute we were going to sell them, but we just had somebody power bid $300. Now, for the record, can I sell those at $300? Absolutely not. They'll throw me in jewelry, home shopping host jail. That's what they will do. It's a very small jail. But there are some people there, and I'll go join them and go off. Do you ever wonder where those home shopping hosts go? You ever wonder, we watch those people for 20, 30 years, grow old on TV, and you ever wonder where they disappear one day, where they go? That's where they go. Home shopping host jail. That's where I'm going after this. And I'm going to show them on because I love this way. Center post, by the way, butterfly backing. Yeah, one too many sale event prices, one too many under cost values, one too many. You can wear them square or you can wear them more tilted and angled. It's up to you, but that's a good size earring. Did I hear 4? 5. We have $500 now, so we're going in little mini power bids here. $500 right now. Back to the wheel we'll go. These are 100% color changing Alexandrites. We only have 2 bidders, by the way. That is it. So that's kind of what I figured. It's going to be a good night to jump in here on. I don't think this is going to be a last auction either. Stay with me, because sometimes, guys, we realize no matter what's happening on TV, no matter how many people are here or how few people are here, we still got to move jewelry to keep the lights on, right? To be able to say, hey, let's see a Saturday. So we have to move jewelry no matter what. This is to your advantage when you have an opportunity like this. I'm the crazy, foolish one saying no reserve on a very important $3,500 earring. We only have $500. If I had those for $500 on the air, think about if I put those up, gave you the ad number and said $500. Do you know how many hundreds of people would dial in, even on a quiet night? Do you know how many hundreds of people would say, what is happening? And yet, we're at 500 now with one. Do you have 6? 600? $600 we just got from a new bidder. $600, yeah. How long the post is. Not had that question before, but I'll go check. I've not had that question. Should be long enough to accommodate your earlobes. Should be. We've never had a complaint about that. They are post and butterfly. Let me go measure the posts. Okay, so let me do that. Do they want millimeters, Tim, or do they want inches? Or let me see. I'll show you what they look like from a distance. They look plenty long here. And then, of course, you're going to have that butterfly backing come with it. The post is, I'm measuring the post here really quickly, so forgive me. I'm going to be looking at a 1/2 inch, Tim. They're a ½ an inch in their length. That's from the back of the earring to the very, very tippy point of the post there. They are 100% color change Alexandrites, and, well, we're down to one bidder left with one person thinking about it, so we're going to give it a final 2-minute clock and sell them. Wow. Just when you think you've seen it all. Done this consistently for 22 years, almost every day. I've never, ever, and forgive me if I did something wrong by putting about zero and I gave you the impression they're not worth much, forgive me. We should be at TVON getting $34.99. We are getting $600 so far. I'm going to give it 2 minutes. If you are not a participant of this auction up to this point, that's exactly why we give 2 minutes. For you all to call in, even if you are thinking, this seems like a value. It is a value. We cannot make them for that price. Those are really important round Alexandrites. They change color from blue-green to red. So when you go into a different light, you might be in a candlelit restaurant, those center stones are going to be red. If you're in the office, they're going to look blue-green. If you're in sunlight, they're going to look blue-green. They are one of the more fascinating stones. They're a phenomena stone. They are decked out with, you got almost a 1/4 carat in yellow diamonds, you got over a ½ carat in white diamonds, so think about all of that. It's more important than just the Alexandrites, and we're at $600 with a 2-minute clock remaining. Let's take a look, and they will be out of here. So our final call is now. My, oh my, oh my. What a night to be shopping. What a good one. And yes, questions? Sure. Sapphire on the hand. This one from earlier, the blue sapphire, you got it. Here's the blue sapphire. That was $9.99. When you feel the amount of gold that ring has, you're going to be a little bit surprised. You're going to go back to the invoice and say, how much did I pay for that? $9.99? Yeah, that's $9.99 for that ring. Back to the earrings. I just don't want to distract you here. We've got sapphire verifying right now is my understanding. We've got a few other pieces from the first hour that are also verifying. We've got earrings that are about to go in 1:14. They'll be sold and out of here. So it is high time to tail it on over to a phone. Get a phone in your hand and start dialing because you don't want to miss that. That's way too good of a value to miss out on. When it's $600, we're looking for $700 as the next minimum bid. You can go higher than that if you'd like to, but that is where we are looking for. I don't know why, but the $600 seems to have been the knockout punch perhaps. We're looking for, again, anybody seeking out a value for, oh, did you realize it's June's birthstone along with pearl? I know we think about pearls, the classic pearls. Well, yes, that's for June, but this is an alternate birthstone for the month of June, which is a month or so away. We're talking about 5 weeks away. It'll be June. So that's not all that far away. Am I going to have Alexandrite earrings for $600 or $700 again? No, unlikely. So we have our final 30 seconds left in this auction. Then they'll be sold. We do have a really beautiful 12-carat Tanzanite I'm going to put up. That's Museum Reserve. That's going to be next. Questions? Woo, that's coming up. So little heads up there. Yeah. Okay, so we're looking for $700. Let me know if we've got it. 10 seconds remaining. And then we're done. Gents Fire Opal, do we dare? Show a Gents Fire Opal. We got a good one. Cat's Eye chrysoberyls here. More opal on the way in black opal. We've got that too. Do we have $700? Yes, no? All right, sold. Congratulations. Let's move along. Let's just bring out the blue wing. We have 2 tonight only. Here's the first. And then we have the round in a bridge. I'm going to start here. It's going to be item number 112, 1979. 12 carats, 65. And it's that super divine square cushion cut. Ooh la la. It's Museum Reserve. It's a very, very important stone. And then what we've done is we've taken the signature style, modified it a bit so it could accommodate a nearly 13 carat square cushion. And voila, perfection has been achieved in jewelry making. That's how I look at that. I think we have achieved perfection here in the look, the creation, that stunning style. Don't forget the necklace I'm wearing still available if you'd like it. So that's $6.99 for solid gold. I mean, my goodness, so much to love about this show and the variety of jewelry we have. But this one only. Of course. Quick one only, gotta go. We'll make it a value. How does it sound if we just make it one of our best per carat prices ever and give you a carat 52 in diamonds for free? Free. My favorite. But it's one thing to do shipping for free. Oh, we always do that. It's another thing to do gold color change for free. We always do that. But to just give you a carat 52 in VS diamonds set in solid gold for free. Whew. Only here, TVON. That's it. Tell your friends. There's this crazy blonde on TV. She's giving away free diamonds. A carat and a half of free diamonds right here, right now. And it's my job to do it. So that's a pretty cool thing. And we're going to make this really easy right now. First caller situation, here's how it looks on the hand. I want to show you the side and I want to show you the back because you're going to say, where's the under gallery? Well, there it is. A built, beautiful foundation of gold lifts that up. Love the basket work as well. Here's what it looks like on the hand. You cannot get a better blue wing because it's museum reserve. Wow, look at that from a distance away. Still all those bright, visible, powerful reds. Yes, Tim? Oh, Rita and who? Tito? Rita and Tito, I love it. Thank you so much. Were they shopping tonight? Oh, they usually watch on weekends, but they decided to pop in on a Thursday night and they said, wow, we're never missing a Thursday again. I get it. Thank you so much. Thanks for all your kind words. And thank you for shopping tonight. And yeah, come hang out with us. We're not just the weekend days. We're here. I know it's a very confusing schedule. It is very confusing, right? There are people that have watched me for literally years and years and years. And they have no idea that we have weekend shows or no idea that we have weekday shows. It's a little bit confusing because we're here in the evenings on Monday and Wednesday and Thursday. Then we've got an online show that's early on Friday. And then we've got our weekends in the morning. So I know we're kind of all over the place, but we're not 24 hours. So it's one of those where, again, if you're newer and you're going, well, I see them so seldom. They kind of pop up and off my TV and on my TV. Well, check out our schedule or just listen to me, and I'm sure I always tell you every day when we're back next. But Monday, Wednesday, Thursday nights, 7 o'clock Pacific time. That's in the evening. Then the weekends we transition to morning, so 10 a.m. Pacific time. But anyway, here's what we're going to do: Blue Wing Block D at a value. At a value. We love that. We love a good value. And if you need that necklace, $6.99. Thank you, Rita. Thank you, Tito, so much. You guys are the best. Let's do this. We've got a $12.65. I'm going to do what I've been doing for 5 years, except why have our values gotten better on Tanzanite? I don't know. We're just making sure that even as they get better, the values do too. So as the stones get better, the values do too. So here we go. And here we go with a great value at $15,999. That's one thing. That's one way to do it. And here we go. We're going to blow it out right now and give you a huge opportunity. Nobody's on the lines, and that's okay too. But when it comes down to it, and I mean that price crashes on down to a teeny tiny little one, it's probably going to be mayhem in these phone lines. Make sure you get in quickly. It's not going to be $15,999, nor is it even $59.99. And I know what you're doing. You're scurrying to that calculator, figuring out that per carat, and probably really excited about it. And the truth is, it's going lower. And it's going lower than even $58, lower than even $57.99, lower than $56.99. And again, carat 52 in diamonds with all that gold to support it. Let's help you out. I need you to get on the lines here. $55.99, too low already. This is the best. We're not even doing $5,500. First caller only. This is one of those collectibles, and get ready for one of the best per carats we've seen. And that one is going to be $54.99. And that means your per carat, we're at like $430 a carat when it's a museum reserve. All the reds that are so visible, and if they're that visible on camera when you're watching a TV screen and you see the reds in this light environment, when you know these neon stones pop even more so when they get lesser light. They don't need less light. I don't mean go in a dark, dark room or a dark alley. Don't do that. I mean like normal light. This TV studio, no one realizes it until you're in a TV studio and you go, oh my gosh, it's blinding. And it is. Because again, we want those diamonds to pop and we want everything to be seen really, really well. And we, us vain TV people need a lot of light. Not really, I'm just kidding. But this is where, again, You get a better color than what you're seeing here on camera. That's what you need. You get a better color. So you see more reds. If you're seeing all those reds right now, and then you take a look, watch this, I'll darken it for you. Look at that, full light, darkness, more reds, more blues, more neons, and a carat 52 in diamonds. $54.99, one of our last of the big ones there. That's amazing. So that's going to be really special. Anybody on that one? Verifying right now. 30 seconds on that one, Tony, then we'll move along. We do have a chameleon, by the way. I know a lot of you have been asking me lately about chameleons. And that's what we're going to show you here in a bit. I have a 67-point certified. All of our chameleons are certified, by the way, and we got a big one that's certified, and that's going to be coming your way as well. I can't get over that price. I'm having to recalculate that to make sure I'm doing this right. Did I really figure that? Did I press in the wrong button into my calculator? Because that seems way too low. And guess what? It's happening right now. So that's going to be $54.99. Let's move on to our, you guys need some affordable diamonds, right? Let's do it. A wheel of more affordability than I've seen in a long time. Okay, so here's what we're going to offer. This one is, two people, by the way, verifying on this one. I was just trying to hold off to congratulate you, see who's got it, but that one's not going to last. We know that. Okay, let's keep moving. Yes. Yes, here it is on the hand again. And it only gets better because remember this viewpoint. Yes. Hi. Oh, what does she think? Yes, Maureen from where? Maureen in Illinois. She wanted to call in just because she saw this one and said, I want to let everyone know I just got a museum reserve Tanzanite in Illinois from TVON, and there are so many red flashes. I would assume she said something like more than even were on TV, right? And this one is sold. Congratulations. Well, Jess, whoever your caller is going to be calling in the next few days, probably singing the same thing. So thank you so much. That one's gone. I was going to put together a little wheel here, Tone. It's going to be a little diamond designer wheel. No diamonds never hurt nobody, right? Little diamond designer wheel, like different diamonds, unusual diamonds. You want to see something cool? This is one of our flexible rings. Have you ever seen a ring do this? Look at that. It folds. It's like origami in a ring. And it's going to have some flexibility, but when you have it on, you would have no idea. It's like a diamond cut link. And we have another ring. I know I'm going to need a little more room, but let me just start setting these up for you so you can start to shop. This is the zigzag, more like a lightning bolt, but instead it's going to be that really even, uniform kind of zigzag style that goes all the way around. And then we have something I need right now. I need some faith. I need to keep some faith here. Here's our diamond cluster with a curb link. Here's the link style that's diamond-like links. That's flexible. That doesn't mean it's a stretchy ring. Guys, I don't think I'll ever be able to sell, like there's stretch rings. That's not what this is. For the record, this is not a stretch ring. Have you seen those where they stretch and expand? It's not that. This is fine jewelry. This is just where half of the ring, the top half where your diamonds are, is going to have links like a bracelet would. Think of it like a little mini bracelet for your finger. By the way, that's no longer mine to wear. So I got to congratulate whoever got that. Congratulations. Enjoy it. It is so stunning. So well done there. This ring, though, the link style is flexible, but it's going to fit and wear just like every other diamond ring you have. It doesn't mean it's going to slide off the hand or doesn't mean you have to do anything weird with sizing. Go true to size. Enjoy it for what it is, and you'll see it on. It looks exactly like every other ring, and it sits as long as you get the proper size. Don't get it too big. Don't get it too small. Just get your normal sizing, and you'll just have a great look that it's linked together. So it's all in the design elements and the way it's put together. The cross is in the back. That's kind of a Celtic cross kind of look there. And then we also have the zigzag band. Now, these are all great to stack. All great as I would say every one of them works as pinky rings or thumb rings if you want to go a little more unique in a style you're looking to add to your collection. How about this? Any one of them you'd like, one price tag. That price tag, not going to be $9.99. Keep in mind, this one's only in yellow gold. I've got a couple restrictions here. We have one of each in white, yellow, and rose on this zigzag. The flexible ring here, only one in yellow, one in rose, that's it. I've actually got the rose here, so I'll show you. And then we have this style yellow gold I mentioned, and this one's only yellow gold as well. So pretty much they're gonna stay as they are, except for this one we've got a yellow and a white and a rose. Rather, this one we've got a yellow, white, and rose. This is just yellow and rose. And I'm gonna show you the rose right now. There's the rose gold, so you can kind of imagine what all of them do look like in the rose gold, but there you can also see the flexibility of that design. Any one of them's the same price, got a huge value coming your way, and they're not going to be $9.99, $8.88, $7.77, taking them ultimately to a really ridiculous rock bottom low. It's actually our lowest we can go. So no, there's no discount beyond this one. There's not a penny lower they can go or will go. Remember, a couple of gold restrictions. For the most part, they're as they are. They all go with the necklace if you tend to be a gold lover and you need something. I wouldn't say they're petite rings, but they're all going to be really that high design, high style, something that's a little different than your traditional diamond band or your basic gold band. And I was just looking, I mean, you guys know we don't do a lot of plain gold bands. It's a lot of what I wear on the daily basis. I really try, as much as I really try, I try not to have, I don't know what it is, just when I'm out and about daily, I love to wear big, bold gold. But even basic gold bands right now, hollowed out gold bands, it's easily $1,200 right now for a couple of grams of gold weight. I point that out because you look at these rings, which I'll give you that, and then each and every one of them has BS diamonds with it, and they're not even $777. So this is where it gets a little bit unusual here for value. And just, if it's been a minute since you've been out shopping gold in the retail world, times have changed, prices have changed. And I can guarantee you, like always, we are going to be the leader in values on any one of these you like. And it's also not even going to be $6.99 per ring, so just choose your favorite, get a couple maybe. Again, this one's only what you see there, yellow and rose. This one's only one white, one yellow, one rose. I'll show all three to you. Then we've got the cross ring, yellow only, the cluster ring with the curve link, yellow only. And that's going to be, you know what, skip it, we'll do $599 for any one of those rings you like. It's a 60-second deal. I've got diamond weights as you ask for them. And then here we go, showing you the white and the rose that we also have in the little zigzag ring that looks so cool. So every one of them really works for whether it's your pinky, whether it's your thumb, whether it's the traditional ways. Obviously, we know ring finger and middle and index, right? They'll always work. Yes. So we'll start there. This is the cross ring. And again, 2 available in yellow gold only. This is what it looks like. Now, this one's going to give you 30 points in diamonds on the cross ring. So it's exactly 30 points, yellow gold only, and that's what it looks like. And of course you decide, now you can see there's a kind of an up and a down level to wear it. I decided to face it upright to you guys at home. If I wanted to flip it, it would be upright as I look down on my hand. So that's obviously for you to decide. Still, even with the length of the cross ring, I think it still works as a pinky or a thumb ring as well. So that's yellow only. So is our cluster ring in the front here with the curb link. In the front center, that's also only yellow gold. So basically front and back, yellow gold only as you see them. That's yellow gold. This is going to be a diamond weight of 28 points. It's among the 7-stone cluster. The zigzag ring, which you see all 3 other options there. Once they're sold out, they're sold out. That's going to be 27 points in diamonds. And then we have over here that flexible link style ring. That one's going to give you a diamond weight of 26. So 26, 27. This is 28 points, and this is 30. So they're all in that quarter to a third of a carat range, and all beautiful. All really, 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 truly beautiful pieces. So last call on those $5.99 options, and then let me know. Yes. Okay, cross ring. We had 2, so it sounds like 1 is gone already. 1 left. One cross gone, 1 cross left. Cluster ring, same deal. We have 2 of the cluster ring you see in the curb link in the front. Curb links are always cool. Always, always, always cool. Always nice to have. So that's going to be $5.99. Final call. Let's move on. I'm going to try on the zigzag ring for you here. Someone's asking about that. This stacks really well too. I think all of them stack really well, except maybe the cross. That's more of a standalone piece. Do you like all 3? I mean, think about it. For under, you know, if you wanted to go under $2,000, you could get this whole look and then mix or match them as you like. But there's the rose, there's the white, there's the yellow. $5.99 each. You can see we have 1 of each. So those are great options for you. I really like wearing it that way. Looks like almost like a Missoni sweater, but on your hand in gold and diamonds. So loving that look. That's going to be one option for you. And then Yes, Mom, Missoni, not Moschino. Just she's always getting those two confused. Missoni is the one that does like the mod zigzag geometric patterns like that, and then Moschino is the one with the cool teddy bears and that kind of thing, and one of my faves. But anyway, let's talk about $5.99 for just a few more seconds. Men's Fire Opal also is here. We've got a men's paraiba. It's good if you're looking to spend 50 grand. We got a men's paraiba tonight. Really, really good stone. So a lot to get to. And then I just think this is just so pretty. A ruby pendant. Look at this, long length, diamond design, kind of combines the stiletto with the floral together. Looks great. Let's move on. Next up, the one and only Congales of the entire show. And it looks like that. Wow. I know we had all three Congales, 510, 410, and a 2-carat go yesterday. Are we ready for this? Are we ready? Did you get the other cross ring, Andy, or did you get the zigzag? Oh, something entirely different. Got it. Yes. I love it. I'm going to show it. Let me just, I don't know what size she wears, but for reference, my thumb, I typically wear 6 on my thumb here, but I can really, the thumb is interesting. You can wear a lot of different sizes and it works. I can go as small as a 5.5 and I can go up to a 7, sometimes 6.5, and it always works, but my ideal size is a 6, just for reference on the size. So that's what it looks like on the thumb. And since the thumb I always feel like is great for directional rings like this, where there's an up and a down aspect to it, so that, again, you just still decide, do you want it facing upright to you or out to everyone else? That's for you to decide, but I love it as a thumb ring. Okay, so let's move on. Cross ring, 1 left, 2 left of the cluster ring. Here are the zigzags. Well, rather, this is the zigzag ring, and then we have the flexible ring for you. So that's what we have left at $599 per piece. So those are close to go. And then I'm going to show you this. Let's just get to the Congales. One and only of the night tonight. And it's item number 1123931. Yes. Oh, so our cross rings are sold out, but everything else is available. Thank you so much, and enjoy those cross rings. And then remember, this is that one and only, and I know it's the size that a lot of you missed out on yesterday. We brought out a 5-carat 10 last night. Here's our 518. I love that. That's just, wait till you see it though upright, because once you really see it catch the light from the very start point, like from the centerpiece on, you're going to really love the amount of blues. Yes, there's a visual blue-green now to start. It's like a teal color. But then it just gets even more wild here when you see it upright. And that just means the way you look at the stone. Everyone sees it when it's on your hand. When you see this, because right now we're giving kind of an overhead look at it, when you see it upright, the incredible blues that come through are really second to none. You will enjoy it very, very much. But of course, it's also tourmaline that's a 518 that's giving you perfect clarity. I can't find a flaw in that stone, which is remarkable when you realize that's supposed to be, it's a type 3 stone. So they are naturally supposed to give you a whole lot of inclusions. Not the case here. It's a carat 11 in the diamond weight in our bridge. Look at that from all the different angles, and yep, you get to even see the depth of the stone through the side profile. You check it out this way. That's what I'm talking about. There are those bright, neon, incredible blues coming through just like that, and that is just stunning. So that's what's going to happen. The miracle of great cutting, great clarity, and very much a neon color, which is why these are so likened to paraiba. And it is the same family of stones, and it could very well turn out to be copper bearing, which would be then when you really get the value. They're a value no matter what, let's be real. 5-carat 18, it's just if it were paraiba, solidified 100%, if we knew there was copper content in that stone, I'd have to ask you for $150,000. And I'm not. That's one way to scare everyone away. We're going to do something better than $150,000, but look at the kind of sensational pops of color you get. Both blues and greens, and really every single dynamic color in between is happening in this stone. I have yet to keep a Congales tourmaline in stock. When they come up on the air, they go moments later. I would not think that this one is going to be any different, and here's why. Even the $79.99 price that we have here is going to go away. I'm going to toss it out. We're going to throw it out. We're going to do better than that. $79.99 should be right here. I can show you on TV. That is the price. I don't know if you can see it. I'll show you closer. I'm not messing around here. We're making this an easy deal. It's the largest we've seen in some time. Now, we obviously had a 14-carat. Great. You know what I'm going to do? We're going to make this really simple and easy. That bridge mounting carat 11, very easy to wear. You know, for being a bridge, Still got a lot of gold weight, but it's very easy to wear this particular bridge with the carat 11. It really works well. Even if you don't want something too oversized, it works. It's not $79, $69, $59. One only. Let's make it happen. Not even a $39.99 deal on a 518, one of our bigger stones here, but without the massive price tag. And I think that's what so many of us are looking for. And then, yep, we're getting a lot of requests for Tanzanite. We'll do that big round Tanzanite coming up as well, since our 12 karat 65 already spoken for. And we will get to that fabulous, fabulous Tanzanite. I can't wait to show it to you. We got a 2 karat 53 on the way in around in a bridge, but first this one's got to go. It's not even $39.99. Forget about $3,500 and watch those colors play. That's what it does. That's how it lights up. If you don't fall in love with a stone like this, you're probably just not going to be into gems ever, to be honest, right? That is true. To see what this gem is capable of, we usually think about gems, we think of color. We think of what it represents, how it's made, something from the earth, something kind of a miracle, that it was formed in the depths of the earth in these beautiful bright colors. I mean, really every gemstone that's natural from the earth is a bit like a miracle. It's why I love jewelry and what it represents. I love natural gems, and I probably will always be exclusively into natural gems. I can't tell you how many people want me to do lines in faux and lab grown and CZs, and I like that stuff too. Don't get me wrong, I love all jewelry, but there is something that every time you are within the presence of or get to wear a natural gem from the earth, you really do. I think what makes them so fascinating is part about how we really do know. You can almost feel the energy that it's something special, a bit of a miracle from Mother Nature developed in the earth, a combination of different chemical elements that come together under the pressure that is really required for gemstones to form in the earth. It really is amazing, and to get such beauty from that. And I always think of what it represents to have a natural gem that did go through that process and go through all of those obstacles just like you and I do in life. And somehow, some way we come out stronger, right? And we might even come out a little bit, I mean, this just is where it's beautiful. It's rare, but it's beautiful at the same time. So you're wearing something that you enjoy, and that really is the miracle of natural gems. A lot of people ask me every day, why do people bother with jewelry? Why do they collect gems? There is the beauty of them, but it's more to it than that. What they get through, what they actually go through to get here, to be part of obviously beautiful jewelry, which then so many steps, so many artisans, so many talented folks that put these pieces together. And you know what? Not even 35, 34, 33. Let's make this one, this miracle, a miracle value. It's not even 33 or 32 or 31.99. We're going to blow it out. It's under $3,000. I'll make it $29.99 only. That's it. That's all. $29.99. Our necklaces, by the way, I have to take mine off because it's almost sold out to get that heart-shaped necklace. And I just literally took that off without even looking. When was the last time you were able to take a necklace off without even looking at the clasp? That is really, it's a great necklace. So if you're admiring the necklace I'm wearing, it is available for $6.99. Only have, it looks like one left now, and that's it in the yellow gold. So keep that in mind. We've got this one for $29.99. Let's get to the Tanzanite. We're about ready here. It's time. We've got a big round stone. I do have a kunzite, just in case anybody's looking for those beautiful saturated kunzites we've been showing of late. I have a great looking, vibrant purple neon. Truly is pink, purple neons right there. Wow, what a piece. Big diamonds too individually around it. If anybody likes a designer pendant brooch, meaning both things, pendant and brooch, and multiple ways to wear it. Well, actually, I don't know why we have brooch on here. I don't see a brooch. It's just a pendant. So, okay. That's just a beautiful piece. Talk about creating a story. Can I show this on my hand, Tony? There are two ways to wear it. There's definitely no pin to it, so I'm not sure what I'm missing here, but it says brooch. It is not. But there are two ways to wear the pendant. Now, I really think you don't even need the two ways because you can clearly see it's that tree. And we had the tree of life the other day that I know so many of you got really mad at me because you missed out on it. This is 1123715. This is also, it's a tree design with beautiful sapphires and a ruby and diamonds in a rectangular style, finished in gold that's mirror finished as the border there. Look how pretty that is. Very substantial size and style to it. And it's going to be, here it is, top to bottom. It's going to be 1.5 inches from top to bottom. There are two ways to wear it. They actually put bails on each side. So that's interesting. If you wanted to wear it upside down, you can. But clearly you see the tree just kind of stemming and growing upwards. So I think that's how you're going to wear it. One big bail up here, 2 bales on this side. Have some fun with it. Great pendant. It's a $59.99 piece. I'll blow it out. $204 in the, it's a round and oval and a heart-shaped blue sapphire. There's a heart-shaped ruby. That could be significant too. 1 ruby heart-shaped, 1 sapphire heart-shaped. 25 points in diamonds. Yes, let's take a look at it on the neckline because that's super important to see the size and scale, which you get there. And of course, I'm just holding it by the bale. Normally, you'll put your chain right through, and you can obviously have that at any length according to the chain you put it on. But this is just so special, isn't it? You can see every sapphire glowing. So is the ruby. Let's show it again here up close too, just so you can see all the specialty nature, because obviously when you're far away, you see the color, but you can't appreciate the individual cuts that you have. That's what's so important here. There's a blue sapphire oval, there's a blue sapphire round, and there's a heart shape, and then there's a ruby heart shape as well. The whole piece is $1,999 just to discount it down. And then we've got a ruby floral in a pendant that's a little bit more simplified in an S-curve design. So we'll see that as well. But this is just one designer piece. Wanted to show that and share it. Here's the ruby and diamonds. This one's going to come with a very lengthy chain as well. So I'm going to come in a little closer here. This one's going to sit north to south on the neckline. Just wanted to check and see if it's adjustable. It's not. It's going to be just north to south. So you can only wear it north to south, which you'll see. It's got a little bit of length to it. It's a ruby floral. 1123559 is your item number here, and that's 18 karat solid gold, including a box link chain. We're going to get you the chain. We're going to get you that pendant, and it's all coming down to one crazy little low that I got to do quickly so we can move it on out before the Tanzanite. Our big top of the hour is on the way. Last hour of our Thursday is headed towards us, so we're going to make sure we get you some big values here to close. But this is 1123559, 18 karat solid gold, rubies, 21 points in rounds, diamond weight, 45 points in diamonds. Getting a whole lot going on there. And we've got one piece. I don't know about this chain, but by the looks of it, I'm going to show it on the hand. This is really lengthy to the chain. So let me go ahead and extend this out and give you a length measurement here, because this is one of those adjustable chains, so it's really simple and easy. See all this extra length you have here that extends down? Let me try to adjust this on the fly here. And then give you the length here. Boy, this one, there we go. You can see why it was stuck there. This one is going to be, looks like 18 inches, plus you can cinch it in. And so you've got that beautiful box link chain. This is going to be the length, so you can see how it's got that subtle curve to it, but stays really level on the neckline for you. It's going to be a total length here of 1.75 inches, top to bottom. I'll throw in the 18 karat gold chain. It does have a spring ring closure and totally adjustable. So there you can see that little bead slider. That's how you make it shorter. That's how you make it longer. It's going to go up to 18 inches. Let's show it on the neckline and get you a more important value than $29.99. There it is. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? It's really the stiletto style with that curve, with that floral. So pretty. I love that the bail is not at the very tip of the pendant too. I think that just makes it a little more elegant. The fact it's a little lower, so you really show off the curve of that pendant. Let's blow it out. It's $9.99. First caller, and rubies and diamonds together. And they just did finish also the very, very tip points there, top and bottom. They did that in the mirror finish gold as well instead of stones. So it just creates that nice little specific point or edge to the piece, which is really, really pretty. And one more thing this designer does, which I appreciate, is they also inscribe the carat weights on the inside. So there you can see it's got an 18 karat hallmark. It also has your carat weights. So the ruby and the diamond weights are all inscribed. So you never forget how your carat weights, or rather how much you're getting in your rubies and your diamonds. It's always there in the back. So nice little detail in the hallmark there. All right, so that's $9.99, first caller, and then we'll go to get to some big diamond deals. We've got a yellow diamond deal. I've also got a really nice emerald. I had this for the last 7 or 8 days, and I have not shown it to you, and that has everything to do with the price tag. Look at this emerald. Well, it's only the best and brightest one we have. You know it is if it's a 75-point emerald. That's actually, I'm not kidding you, an $11,999 price tag. The first thing I saw 75-point emerald, and I saw that huge price tag, and I said, wait a minute. Is that a misprint? Is that a problem? Is that an error? What's giving there? Then I looked at the stone and said, I understand. I get it. This is the most vibrant, powerful emerald. Emeralds that, usually look like rocks, mossy green rocks. They look opaque. They look almost like a jade. They give you deep, 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 deep dark greens that you don't normally get the glow. Well, here is how we change. We can change the world of emerald haters out there. You know, the people that say, I just don't do emeralds. I was one of them. It's my own birthstone, and I was like, no, thank you, for a lot of years, until I started to see Colombia's best. Then I said, okay, now get me an emerald. It's so fabulous when you get the best, but we know how hard that is to do. We know how seldom they come around when they give you flash and color and clarity all together that can be as bright as can be. We're going to show it to you. Let's get that pendant out of the way. If you'd like it, it's still here for $9.99 with a chain for free. Here it is. And you know, I'm not going to zoom back. I'm going to come in closer and closer and closer. Come in close with me. Look at that. How close can we get to an emerald? I may need to refocus the camera. We got so close. Because that is what I want you to see. The power of this stone. The fact that it looks like, first of all, green diamonds, by the way. No, green diamonds are not this color. They're more of a yellowy green. So you cannot, even if you spent millions of dollars on a green diamond, it would still not look like this. Try an emerald. There are a lot of people that are gem collectors and gem lovers that don't have emeralds for that very reason of usually they're cloudy, they're included, they're hazy, they're dark, they're opaque. We can start you off with the best. No need to upgrade down the line years later. No need to spend more. Just get the best emerald right here. It's item numbered, and I think that we're going to love this because it's brand new. I've had it here for days. I have not shown it, all because of that big price tag. And thinking and knowing, I mean, a lot of us have shopped together for a couple of decades, so I pretty much know that a lot of times we look at a price tag and we look at the carat weight and we see if they match up. And I had a little struggle thinking that you might look at a 75-point stone, as gorgeous and perfect as it is, and you might think, yeah, I'm not ready to spend $12,000, $13,000 on a 75-point stone. Well, I'm going to change all of that, because really what is most valuable in any colored stone you collect is the color first. In the emeralds, it's going to be that clarity second. You want to get glow. You want to get clarity. In emerald, really important to be honest with you is where it's from. Where is the origin? This time it's Colombia. So that is the absolute top quality best that you can get in origin, because there's a lot of other sources for emerald out there. This is the tippy top. So no need to actually sacrifice or compromise one bit. Let's take a look at it. It's in a bridge mounting as well, so we added that. It's 112-3996, and it's looking good. Looking real good. And it's also going to be our 75-point stone. I think we've discussed that, right? And don't worry, it's not going to be 12, 13,000, anything like that. I'm going to help you out. We're going to do an auction. It's a 14 karat gold mounting. It's 95 points. You probably know that already because we've seen this bridge mounting. We know that's a $4,200 bridge. We know that's a irreplaceable emerald. We know all those things. Now we just need to know who loves it, but who needs a great price. Not a good price, not a eh. We want to get you a great price. How about a melt price? That's what I'm going to vow to you. We're looking at a piece that should go no lower than $79.99 on a great day. We're going to help you out here. We have a few minutes left to the top of the hour. Last hour's on the way. Big Thursday night coming to a close. What would you like to see? If there's anything from the previous 2 hours you'd like, chances are it's here. But this is not going to be $79.99. And you know what? This one, you might think, then what's the urgency? Why do I have to call in on this one? Everything's there. Why do I have to call in on that one? This will not last. I can make sure of that with one word: auction. Auction. It's the one way when I need a little help here, when I need to take out a tool from the toolbox that is going to allow me to do something different than even $79.99, because I know, and you know, we're looking at that carat weight and we see the color and we go, yeah, is it still though, is it worth $8,000? And the answer is yeah. Yeah, it's worth $8,000 because you're getting that primo, best of the best, color, clarity, glow, origin, everything. How about the cutting, which is a round? A gorgeous diamond cut round. You get all of that right here. And yet, wearable, 95 points in extra diamonds. Let's get everybody on the phone lines. And I mean everybody. Let's get everybody. Anybody a reseller out there? I know we've got boutique owners. It's the majority of who shops here. We've got people that buy to supply their stores. They're jewelry manufacturers. They create, they buy, they go to the trade shows. They're wholesalers. They got resale licenses. And where are they shopping? They're sitting with their feet up in their PJs at home watching our show, having it delivered. Watch what we can do, because they're thinking the same thing you're thinking. There's no way I can buy that stone for this price. There's no way I can buy the mounting for this price. And if Lolo's up there giving me both and for less money, I'm in. Let's show it to you on the hand here. Great stackable, put a ring guard around it. You are about to see a meltdown. And I mean a personal meltdown at a melt price. And now you see what that emerald's doing. I'm putting it on the auction block, Tony, and I'm not starting at 7,000 or 6,000 or 5,000 or 4. I got to make some moves here. We got to really go wild. And if you want the ultimate bridge, notice how we do the big halo in diamonds, but then we leave the gold sides, that tower of gold on the top, we leave it clean. We polish it up. We let the diamonds run underneath it. You're not starting at $3,000 either. And oh boy, are we under cost now. Fully finished on the inside all the way through. White gold's fine. Rose gold's fine. We love our emeralds in the yellow. Let's leave it be. 3,060 seconds? Nope. Let's help you. It's not even going to be $2,500. This was here. It's been here with me for about 8-9 days. Every show I've done with you. That goes back to like mid-April. It's been here every day. I haven't had the guts to bring it out and show you that price tag. So here's what we're going to do. Now, it doesn't matter what our price tag is, doesn't matter what my price tag is. It matters that you get on the phone lines and open up the auction bidding, because it's not even $2,500 to start. It's not $2,000 to start, and I will go even lower. So now we're less than the price of the mounting by itself without the emerald. The emerald's free. The workmanship, the labor, forget about that. It's all part of the mounting deal where we are so far below the mounting price, we're less than half of the mounting price by itself. You don't have to spend $2,000. I kind of had a feeling this was what it was going to take. But the question is, if $2,000 doesn't have an open, how much lower do we need to go? That's the big moment here. That's the moment of truth. We're going to find out together, you and me. We're in this. It's a live show, so you got to roll with the punches here. And trust me, you've been knocking me out all night. So here's what we're going to do instead of 19, 18, 17, 1,600. I'm going to go to $1,500, and we're going to open up those phone lines. Okay, we ready to turn the phones on now? We're ready. $1,500. Any increment you want, doesn't even need to be $10. It can be a peso if you got it. It can be a penny. It can be $100, whatever you want it. It's any increment at all. I'm looking to get this started, because when we get it started, we can move it out to your house. We can move it from our studio to your home, get it into your collection, take a look at it. $1,500 to start, and 60 seconds to get that going. 60 seconds. I ain't waiting I can't even wait a second longer than that, because the airtime's too precious. So here we go. Looking for an open, looking for 15. Come on in. And the prize of our emerald collection is sitting there waiting for somebody to take it and realize the beauty and the value and everything that is. And all that power you're seeing with a trained camera lens that's giving you a 10 power jewelry loop magnification. And yet when I take it further away and put it on my hand, you're seeing it glow even more, even brighter, even richer. I can't stop the glow. It's just happening. And we have 20 seconds looking for the open. We're verifying. Let's see if we've got it. Look at that stone. It's like a bright, 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 you know, the stoplight, but not the red part, but the green part. Well, green means go. And I would say go, go, go to the phones. $15 or $1,500 we have. I was going to say we can do $15 increments. You can do a penny, whatever you want. But we do have the open, and we just got it right here. Thank you so much. We have one bidder. We have the open. Now it's up to all you. Anyone who's not our bidder, it is going to be last call. We are going to power auction our way to the greatest emerald value we've ever seen here, and it's solidified. We've got about 2.5 minutes till the top of the hour. We're going to let this take us right there to our grand finale hour of our Thursday night. So glad you're with us. What a Thursday. I say this a lot. Thursday nights, make it a point. There's something about Thursdays. I don't know what happens on TV on Thursdays. I don't know, because I'm never at home on Thursdays. I don't know. But tell me something. Is there something I should be recording on my DVR? Do we still do that? Do we record? Anyway, you got to let me know. What am I missing? Because this is where the greatest values of the entire week, the whole week, they're right here. And if this isn't proof in a graphic, without even seeing the beauty of the ring, if this isn't proof that the greatest values, they have to. I got to do what I got to do. And we got to make the moves here. We got to make the jewelry go to you. So $1,500, it's all we have. It's any increment you want. You can give us $10, $5, $100, whatever you want. Knock out the competition. But right now, it's 2 minutes, and then we'll sell it. It'll take us right to our last hour, the mercy hour. Take a look. Final call, 2 minutes. Last chance. Last call. A final now. That's all you need to do is dial that phone number before the 2-minute clock ends, and it's already down to 1:50. So you got to call in right now. Let me know. What would you like to do? What would you like to go 1,510 cents? Would you like to go 1,600? Would you like to go 2,000 knockout punch? I don't know. It's up to you. I don't even have an increment up there. I just know that we're selling it right now to our $1,500 bidder if we get no competition here in the next 90 seconds. And we could be looking at a situation like that. So $1,500. That's where we're at. Last call. Congales here. Chameleon diamond is here. I have one other emerald. It's quite large. It's certified by GRS, but it's like 30 grand. Yes. Oh, congratulations. Was it Shirley? Shirley got the 518 Congo. I will put it aside. We'll get it right out to shipping and sizing for you, Shirley. Thank you so much. Enjoy that Congolese. 1,500. Last call. Anybody else on this one? Nope. Okay. So much for the any increment thing. Yeah. I mean, American currency only, please. And it does have to be some form of currency. It can't be bribery or, you know, something like that. Send me the deed to your house or no, nothing like that. No, no. Pets, no. Already got one of those. She keeps me busy. All right, 15? That's it? Once, twice? Nothing more. 10 seconds till we make it official. Here it is on the hand one more time. Sure, here it is. White gold's fine if that's your deal breaker. If you just can't stand yellow gold, get it in white. It'll look gorgeous. I would steer clear of the rose. I would say white or yellow though. Fantastic. Oh no. Okay, last call. Not on this one? Not on this one. You got it? Nope. Anything else besides 15 I should know about? Sold. Congratulations. Really? For real. Did this just happen? Because I feel like I'm dreaming right now. I have dreams like that. Where but the tables are reversed. Instead of giving away jewelry, I get to be the owner. I get to be the buyer. I get dreams like that, like I'm running through a store and they say, take whatever you want, right? That is what we do. All right, coming up, here is the coons I wanted to show you. It's 112-3939. Yes, we've got a last call, and we have the top of the hour, so we just arrived at the top of the hour. We'll welcome you. Maybe we got some people just tuning in, joining us. That would be great. We do really, really just applaud you for being here. Thank you for being here. Spending time together on a Thursday is always lovely. And I really do. I mean, we need to name the show something because it's just giveaway central. Really is. The whole thing. I mean, we really bring these values on Thursdays. We have one short hour left tonight. Thanks so much for being here. We really appreciate your company here. We're going to get to a Tanzanite shortly. I know how popular our Congales have been of late. Wanted to show you our best of the day here. It's $39.39. It is a large stone, so it's going to be our 1266. Speaking of 66, that's the diamond weight as well. It's got 6 individual diamonds. They are princesas, so principesas, if you will. They are princess cut stones. So really, really a high-end cut of diamond. Big sizes, 11 points each, stacked on the sides. Take a look. Yes, Tim? We did, and we'll do it again. Sure, yeah, that's okay. I can show it. I am here because my wish is your command. I am just your jewelry slave. Let me do whatever I need to do. Take a look. This is already sold, but I wanted to show you again, if you missed it, the inside finishing of this bridge. How about the gorgeous color? I mean, I know it's gone, so this is, yeah, I can't. Yeah, not here to sell it to you anymore, but look at how beautiful that is from every direction. I mean, it's really, yeah, if you're wondering why the price was too low, just my own desperation, nothing more. All right, so congrats on that one. Let's move on to the Congales here, and this is 66 points in those big princess cuts, so see how there are 3 on each side. Semi-bezels, as far as the way that gold is bookending those diamonds individually, and 1266.66, so always one of my favorite numbers for the A friend of mine has that number, wears that number in baseball, so I've always loved that number, so he'd enjoy this. Anyway, we're going to do something really special. $69.99. Oh, it should have been $66.99 is what it should have been. We're going to do better than that. It's not going to be $69.99. You ready for it? We'll make it easy. Really easy. Super easy. Have fun with this one. And then we'll see who's going to take it. Yes, Andy. Whoop, whoop. Designer ruby necklace. I know which one you're talking about. Congrats on that one. Who got it? Thanks, Donna. Where's Donna calling us from? Oh, wonderful. Donna, thank you, thank you. Enjoy your ruby and diamond necklace. It's on the way, or it will be tomorrow. But here we go. Big time stone. Let's try it on for you. Give you all, now this is what we like to do. Lift it up, let there be light. And see the great neon purple, blues, and pinks all coming together. We got some orchid color there. That's not pink. It's not just pink. Wow. Oh, stunning. If I brought in, and you know what, maybe I'll do that. Not tomorrow because I'm not here, but I'll do that Saturday. I'll bring in my own kunzite. I got to bring in my own kunzite. The one that I bought here, that I love, that I thought was the best color, I got to show it in comparison with what we're bringing now because it's a different level that we're seeing now. And there needs to be an appreciation for that because these stones have truly just gotten better and better and better as the days have gone on. And this one, no longer going to be $69.99. Actually, this is even better than $49.99 tonight. I'm going to keep on going. The power hours here, we're going to make some serious, serious reductions happen for you, even on our best and brand new like this one is. And we'll make it better than $49, $39, $29.99. There is not a $12.66 in sight for a price tag like this one is. And it's not even going to be $29.99. We'll blow it out right now, save you an extra $500. Have you ever seen a $500 coupon? I'm going to do that right now. Instant $500 of savings. We'll make it $24.99 only if you'd like it. So that would be our big kunzite, which again, I know a lot of you missed the one yesterday, but it had very similar color, which is why I was sure to bring this out tonight to give you another example, another great style, another really special look. Don't forget our Malaya garnet, that paraiba lookalike, that big blue zircon. I'm going to have to do some recaps here because there are still some outstanding pieces from earlier in the show. Thank you, thank you. And here we go. Let's get to it. We've got a really special Tanzanite. We're waiting for it. I knew it. We got the round here. The good news is we have still given you a size that is, you know what's funny is we spoil you around here. We love that. We really do. We really spoil you with our values and our quality and all that. But I think that really most of the time when we see our blue wings, they're very large. And so many of you call me, tell me, email me, message, say, you know what, I just don't need a 5 or a 10 or a 15 or a 20 carat. I really want something that, you know, I'm more comfortable in that 2 carat range. So with the blue wings, my apologies, but the source, the actual find, the material was all really pretty good sized pieces of rough, which is usually a good thing. But it's not that we're keeping the smaller stones set aside. It's not that we purposely didn't bring them. It just happened to be that most of this extraordinary vein of this particular block of this one mine in the world happened to give us the blessing of larger carat weights, larger size rough, which equates to larger carat weights. And it's been a beautiful thing. But for those of you that over the course of 5+ years now have been watching and not seen too many 2 carats, that's why we're proud to bring you this one tonight. It's item number 1123883. It's a fabulous round. There is something special we know about the round cuts, that's for sure. It's a 253, so might be just what we've been looking for because that's truly what we have not seen a lot of over the many years we've been bringing it. It's in a bridge. Now we still, you know us, it's still the great quality, so we don't want to give you no diamond weight. It deserves diamonds. Let's be real. It's the best material that's ever been mined. There's only one source in the world, so it deserves diamonds. It would be silly or remiss not to have diamonds at this point. It's got a full carat in diamonds, bridge mounting, which is stacked as if you have 4 rings infused as one. It really is something special. The colors, get ready for the reds. Get your red radar out because you're going to see it. This is not one where you're searching or is it there, is it not there? Do I really have to wait till I see it at home? Watch the reds. They're going to be quite visible and evident here in that stone all the way through because, yeah, sometimes the bigger stones are the ones that show off more saturated reds more readily. Here's our 2 carat 53 in the round. Let me know who's got that kunzite because it sounds like we're verifying on that one as we speak. And here comes the bridge mounting. with that exceptional 253 size, a full carat in diamonds as well, set in really it's 4 rows in gold, 4 rows in diamonds. Check out how that's formed with that big halo around it. And we are ready to, well, I don't know what we're ready to do because really the plan here coming in is very different now than it was a couple hours ago before the show started and reality hit. So this is where we're going to go ahead and have some serious fun. It's $59.99. Just know you should be spent. I'm only asked that so you know, because I'm a sales shopper. I love a good sale. Sales get me excited. They get me high. You know, like sales, it's an adrenaline rush. When you're a shopper, there's nothing better than a sale. But really, is a sale unless you know how much you're saving? Is a sale a sale? I want you to know that this should be $59.99. You should pay $59.99. We're going to do something different because I know what you're saying. That's not the way the other ones are priced. That's thanks to me standing up here for years and years and years giving you discounts. So it means that it's going to be tougher to get the 253 out the door for what it should be going for. Yes, Tim? I can, yes. The opal pendant again. Sure, here it is. Real quick flash. This was also $14.99. We clearly had some late arrivals today who were asking about different things. Here it is. Now, Tim, this was a slide pendant. It just means it's got a really large designer bail. The bail is part of the design, so you can put your bigger chains through it, like omega backs, thicker, heavier gauge rope chains, things like that. Great pattern to this opal. Lovely pattern there. And you've got a little bit of everything, pin fire, mosaic, straw pattern, all of that. And then the different satin finish with the mirror finish and the diamonds. Here's what it looks like from a distance away. Remember, this was 1123749, and it's $1,499. Lovely. That one is actually, yep, and we will get back to the Tanzanite, I promise. Look how beautiful this is. That's all 18 karat gold as well, Tim. 18 karat yellow stays in the yellow. Great designer piece. Was $4,000. It's now $14.99. And there are your graphics also. If you missed all that earlier, there you can see the weight, 231, 22 points in diamonds, 18 karat solid. And look at the inside, solid yellow. And I'll just show it on the neckline real quick, even though it's already gone. Here it is on the neckline just to see how it looks from a distance away. So congratulations. Thank you so much. So that one's now spoken for. Look at those colors. Even better when you see it in a little less light, right? That's what opals do. Back to our Tanzanite we'll go. Take a look at this, 253. And now we get to have some fun with the $59.99 piece. That is item number 3883. So here it is. And here goes nothing, as they say. Ready to move it on out. Bridge mounting, of course, white gold, yellow gold, rose gold. Please decide your favorite. And then you already know, that's the easiest decision to make. Then what ring size do you need? Let's do that. Free shipping to you as well. Let's get it to your door. No tax if you live in any state besides California. Okay, auction time. I have no hope of getting $59.99. So we're tossing that, the price out. It's going to be a lot better. Auction moment. Oh boy, it's that same mounting. We already talked about this. Over $4,200 for the mounting by itself. And so even if I want to make $1 on the mounting and give you the Tanzanite for free, let's say I profit $1 on the mounting, I need to ask for 40, actually, well, it's 42.31, so I need to ask for 42.32 to profit $1 on the mounting, give you the 253 for free. This is, if you've never experienced bridge mountings, that's part of the reason why. It's not just the diamonds every which way. It's about the gold weight. It's about the size of the ring. It's about the way that it's cradling and holding on to and presenting to the world a 253 best of the best blue wing block D round. We are running out. If you've been not with us for a while, this is a stone that has been here featured for 5+ years, but we are running out. Very few stones remain, especially in the size that's always been the trickiest. This has been the toughest all along, is to bring you anything in that 2.5 carat, 3 carat size. So this is the one that undoubtedly so many people have been waiting for, just waiting to come around. It's not 42.32. That's making $1 on the mounting. Let's go backwards like we usually do. We'll make it up someday somehow. I don't know when or how, but right now, value. All about the value. Save, save, save yourself a bundle. It's not $4,000, $3,000, even, you know what, $2,500 is fantastic. Because you realize when we're all about free mountings, when we don't calculate diamond weights or gold weights, and we just talk about stones, it's always in a mounting. This is the same type of mounting price that you would spend for those other mountings for the stones that are 5 and 10 carats. That's the difference here. It's still the similar gold weight, similar diamond weight. The mounting didn't get small. The mounting didn't get any less important. And so when you're calculating a per carat on a 253, remember the mounting is still there, and it's still very much like the mountings that we see in all the other stones. So just keep that in mind. Take a look at it. Yes? Oh, congratulations. Well, then the heart necklaces are sold out. So congratulations to everybody who got one. Yes. Oh, I was just ready to recap that, but I won't now. Okay, blue zircon, congrats on that one. Here we go with 25. You know what I'll do? Let's make it $2,000 to start. We got a lot of people trying to get on these phone lines here. Some people are purchasing pieces from earlier tonight. That's been happening for the last half hour. I think a lot of people are catching up with the show. They may have been watching playoffs or whatnot and catching up a little bit with what they missed. So a lot of pieces from earlier going. Make questions and requests known to us so we can recap anything for you, because we just saw that opal pendant out the door. We just saw all the heart necklaces wiped out. We saw the blue zircon go. So a lot of pieces have been going from earlier. But this one, not even $2,000, Tony. Let's switch it up a little bit. Let's help you right now. I know, it's a $10 increment this time around. I don't know. I had no luck with the any increments, so we'll just keep it to $10. That's reasonable enough, I think. Here's what I'll do. We're not starting at 2 because we're still awaiting an open. Just the mounting. Saving $2,231 right now on the mounting with a free center stone and not $2,000 or $1,900. I get this question. Actually, I hope you don't mind if I share you a story that happened today. I was sitting in an appointment. I get a little notification from my Facebook Messenger. And one of our longtime shoppers messaged me because she just received 2 of a very special diamond band I presented a few weeks ago. She happened to be with some friends of her at the time of delivery. These are friends of her that have admired her TVON jewelry for some time. And apparently, she's a good friend. And she's always told them where she shops and what she pays for her jewelry. And they never believed her. They thought she was fibbing. They thought she was just telling a tale. So today, they're all together. Her FedEx box arrives. She opens it up. She shoves the invoice in their face. Look what I just spent to get 4 carats of diamonds. She bought 2 of those 2-carat bands, 2 of them. They said, okay, we believe you now. The invoice from our company came. They saw the prices, and these are jewelry loving friends of hers that never, ever, ever believed that she was paying as little as she was for the fine quality jewelry she was getting. True story, happened a few hours ago. Oh my goodness, if that doesn't, and again, I'm not saying you have to tell the world what you paid. I wouldn't, to be honest with you. I'm not that good a person. I like, fine, people want to think I spent $80,000 on my Tanzanite. Let them think I spent $80,000. Doesn't matter. I don't really care. I don't really care. I just care that I like it. That's all I care about. If I like it, it don't really matter what other people think. And once you realize that in life, doesn't it just set you free, right? So you take that little bit and apply it to everything in life. Once you don't give a you-know-what about what anyone thinks, then true happiness is achieved. So here we are. All I care about is that you like it and that I bring you a value. So if you do like it, you can say, yes, please. It's not 19, it's not 18, it's not 17, it's not $1,600 to start, and we're still going to get you the best Tanzanite quality that has ever been mined. It's only been out in the world since 1969 or 67. It's kind of a debate on which was which, but I wasn't around, so I won't comment on it. But it was the late 60s. And I'll tell you right now, $1,600, not your open price. Let's do this, $1,500 bucks. $1,500. 2 open, $10 increments, so you don't need to worry too much if you're a little bit late or second bidder, third bidder, fourth bidder. We may have the open already. So don't tell me, as I've been on my soapbox up here, we may have had a lot of people already thinking about the 253 and now bidding on said 253. So here we go. let me know if we've got the open. I'm going to try it on for you because I'm not sure I've done that yet in this couple of minutes here. Now, Tony, I don't know why that just popped up in my preview monitor, so I'm trying to figure it out. Let me think. What did I? Oh, on top of my soapbox? No. No? Oh, really? Was that you in 1967? Come on, no, it wasn't. Was it? Oh, that's wild. That's wild. All right, now I get it. Take a look at this on the hand. Really? Okay, now everyone at home wants to see what I saw. But you guys have seen that, right? Tony as a young boy on a horse. Was it a horse? Little horse? Pony? All right, 1,500. I've never been horseback riding. And I'm going to a wedding in June, and I hear there's horseback riding. So I think I'm a little nervous, because what if I fall off and break a bone and can't do my job? That's the only thing I'm worried about. They're beautiful animals, and I want to do it, but I don't want to fall off. So I need a really, really tame, really, really docile horse. But anyway, I'm much more comfortable with horsepower than horses. But yeah, I think I'm going to try it. Because I'm going to be in like the middle of nowhere in Oregon. So I'm not going to be with you guys for a while because I'm going to be, having to get to the middle of nowhere in Oregon for a few days. But anyway, here we go. 1,500. Do we have the open? We got it. Whoop, we got the open. $1,500 we have. Okay. 1,500. And it's a $10 increment. And it's any gold you'd like. And look at, this is not me stacking a bunch of rings with it. That's the whole ring. That's where your carat and diamonds lie. That's your solid gold. That's your 2 over 2.5 carat blue wing. Black D. Lovely. And red flashes galore. And we're at $1,500. Only. I need to either have more viewers or more discipline, one or the other. And I can only control one of those things. So I might have to just look for more discipline to not start these so low. But hey, it's all for good. It gives you value. So $1,500, we're going to wrap it up. 2 minutes. I don't know. We only have 40 minutes left. Hey, at least we got the open, so I'm not complaining. I'm really glad this is going to somebody tonight. We won't give us a couple days to get it to you because we still have to, size it for you. Remember, sometimes the shipping can be out immediately. That would be if you need a size 7 the way it is in white gold. It can go out right away. But if, you do request some of the modifications, sometimes, remember, that takes a little extra time. It's a courtesy we offer. We do it for free. We don't charge you for it, but it does sometimes take a little extra time if you want a whole new mounting in a whole different ring size, right? That's all stuff that basically we do up front, so you don't have to run around town paying your own money to do it on the back end, right? So that's what, hopefully that helps, right? But when I say things go out immediately, they go out immediately. That's assuming you need that size and that gold color. Obviously, if we have to move that stone to a different mounting, and you know how that goes. That takes some time. It's actual human beings that do that. So, be patient with us. Those are the modifications we give you for free, but customizations do take time. So just, saying that, just good to know. But here we are at 15. I'm going to wrap it up. We're going to give it 2 final minutes. You are now saving, I can't do all this math. It's a lot of money. You're saving literally thousands of dollars on the mounting. And then you've got a 253 blue wing that we usually talk about, hey, look at the great per carat. But here it's, hey, look at the fact that the stone we're not charging you anything for, and you're saving thousands of dollars on the mounting by itself. So our last call is now. It's going to be 2 final minutes. All you have to do at home, if you're not already on the lines, is pick up the phone and dial in within that 2 minutes. But remember, there's a delay to the broadcast and the phone line, so that's why we give you 2 minutes. So you want to dial early is the bottom line. Take a look at it one more time. Last call. Here we go. 2 minutes is on the clock. Final call. Do we have 1510? Or you could go 1550, you could go 15,000. Okay, nobody's going to go 15,000 because the buy it now is $59.99. But the buy it now is $59.99. So if you wanted to, you could just shop it that way and still be getting a value and still feel very, very proud of that value. But this would be one that you might be saying, no friend of mine is ever going to believe that I can take it a step further. You could take it to a jeweler. How many times do you take your TVON jewelry to a jeweler, and if you tell them what you paid, they don't even believe you. They think you're just giving them a line. They think they're just trying to, they're trying to make me jealous or make me, No, this is really what happens. These are real life scenarios that happen all the time. And guess what? A jeweler can't get you a Blue Wing Block D. A designer on Rodeo Drive, we've heard of Rodeo, right? It's that fancy place in Beverly Hills. There's a lot of fancy places to shop all around the country. You can go into any one of your favorite stores on your fancy street in your town or city or metropolis, and you're not going to find Blue Wing. I don't care if you spend $300,000 on a Tanzanite tomorrow, it's not going to be Blue Wing because, oh, by the way, we don't even have a $300,000 Blue Wing, and we should. Even our 30-carat pendant in our round, we have a 30-carat stone. It's not even $300,000, and it could be and should be. And that's the beauty of it. The one thing that I can guarantee you day in and day out, these are live shows. I never know what's going to happen. I never know what's going to transpire in a 3-hour show, but I do know this, and the only thing that is for certain every time you tune in is you are going to see the best values on the planet. That is a fact. There is nobody that can touch this gold weight, this diamond weight, this Tanzanite quality for this price. It is a given. It is a certainty. I've only got the open and no more. Or do we have 1510? Did we get 1510? Oh boy. Maybe I shouldn't even ask. What do they say? Don't ask a question if you don't even want to know the answer or something. I don't even know. I don't know, but I know we're selling it. We got to sell it. Last call, 1510. Do we have it? Yes, no? Got it. Sold. Congratulations. That is gone. What next? I'm not even prepared to show you any. Oh, yes, I am. I really need to show you this fire opal men's ring. Then we've got a little discount wheel. And here is our fire opal. I think it's the first time. I feel like it's the first time we've had a fire opal for the gentleman. It's 1123994. It's in emerald cut. Don't forget, if you have any requests from the previous 2.5 hours, tell us what you'd like to see again, because a lot of pieces have been going in this last 20, 30 minutes. A lot of pieces from earlier. So we have clearly people that are catching up with the show and getting those pieces they missed. Yes. Hi. Oh my goodness, I owe them an email. I just got their email. See, they sent an email to TVON, and TVON forwarded it to me, so I got it. So I owe you a response. I'll respond tonight. But I think that was them, right? Yes, yes, Tracy. Yes, yes. Just making sure. I think it was. Yeah. So I got their email, and they said a lot of really, really nice things. Thank you. And I'll get back to you because I know she had a question for me, so I will get back to her on that. But here we go. Mexican fire opal 1123994. This is a carat 19, emerald cut, fire opal. Check that out. Oh, it needs polishing, but what else is new? This is a 119, looks bigger, by double. You know, Tony, while I'm here polishing it up, I'll just try it on the hand. It's a 51-point diamond weight as well. This, I don't know, I don't think anybody cares, but I love this chintz mounting. I just think it's one of our best because you know why? It's got this very rectangular, squared off kind of blocky style to it, but then it's got a lot of diamonds. And they transition from the top, which you get the halo, and then this double striped row. It almost looks like a varsity stripe. And that goes down and basically lines and transitions down to the side, partially. It doesn't go all the way down the sides of the ring, but partially so you get that wide striped effective diamonds down the sides as well. I just think that's very handsome. And it's on the inside, fully finished. And it's fiery opal, given all the fire. So much clarity. So much glow, and that might be the truest red we've seen yet, don't you think? In fire opal, it looks good, doesn't it? So that's a special piece, and white gold, yellow gold, rose gold, you know the trick. Now it's my job to make it affordable here because we've been doing it for the ladies' pieces. Got to make sure that the equal value comes for the guys' pieces as well. So how about this one? And you know what's funny is a lot of the guys ask me for rubies all the time because rubies are really good. I mean, it's the king of all gems. Who doesn't love a ruby? But the ruby men's rings we have, $6,000, $7,500, they get really pricey because, you know, with a men's ring, it kind of requires a bigger stone in the center. And when you get bigger rubies, the price tag whoop, goes way up. So this might be an alternative if you're not looking to spend $6,000, $7,000 on a men's ruby. It's not a ruby, but it does kind of look like one, doesn't it? You couldn't get a more pure red in a fire opal than what's here. So you got that look, certainly. and it's a carat 19, but looks bigger as you saw from a distance away. We're going to bring it down. $39.99 should be. It's right here. There's the ring. There's the price tag. Let's change it. Let's switch it. Let's play. Let's make it even better. Not $39, not $29, not $19.99. Whoa. I better slow my roll there because we just went too low. Oh, let's keep going. Not even $19.99. A huge value for the gentleman that wants something sweet, something really important, something that looks beyond. Nobody in a million years would guess that's fire opal because fire opals are normally yellow, not red. This is pure, stunning red. It's not even $19, $18, $17.99. I'm really doing some major values. We got 30 minutes left to do it. On our Thursday, it's going to be only $1,699 only, and we still have some recaps to do. If there's anything you specifically want to see sooner rather than later, holler at us. We'll do that. We'll help you out. We've got a few last calls. Some of those diamond designer rings for $5.99. Our diamond cross with that big, 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 big center stone, that's still here. Let me flash it in case you missed this. This is a cross pendant, just a one only here in white gold. Look at that. That's the fabulous rhombus cut diamond in the middle with all the rounds around it. That's $999, and it's in 14 karat white gold finished in the back. So that's $999. Remember, that got you over an inch, inch and a quarter, top to bottom length. Love that pointed design it has. Very unique. Very high style. What else? We got yellow diamond, a yellow diamond, just singular. We've got a ruby. Oh, perfect. Got a great looking ruby. So just to also show the fun of comparing here, if you go ruby, see, that's a pretty similar look. I don't know. At this point, some people might say, I don't know, maybe you prefer the ruby red of the fire opal over the ruby red of a ruby. I don't know, but they're very similar, right? Very similar. So let's bring out a very affordable ruby ladies ring. Also, Chameleon diamond lovers. There happens to be a 67-point Chameleon. I know it's been really few and far between our Chameleon presentations these days. I want to show you 1123967 because this deserves a moment. It's a green diamond, right? So why is she calling it a Chameleon if it's a green diamond? Because it changes color. It's a diamond that is really two fancy colors in one. Actually, they label it more than just two fancy colors on the cert because, you know, every Chameleon diamond we bring you here is GIA certified, and they actually have it listed as a fancy deep grayish, yellowish green. So it's a green diamond, but the reason they usually talk about multiple colors is because it does change color. So as it heats up in temperature, this is not about your type of light, it's about temp. It's about the temperature, the ambient temperature around it. And that's where it's going to change colors. So this green color is going to be most of the time. It's going to mostly be a green color. I'm going to show you because this is going to break down your clarity grading, your size, your millimeter size. It's an inscribed stone as well. It's got the comments on what a Chameleon is because GIA has been the one that they've tested and verified that it changes color. So did you ever realize there's a changing color diamond? Because they are obscure, for sure. I hadn't even seen one in a museum. And then boom, a couple years ago, we start bringing them here. Let me show you the cert that goes with it. This is the ring. It's a 67-point stone in a cushion cut. So you can see it's got the grading report, the cert number, the cushion modified brilliant. It's a 4.5 by 5, so it's almost square, but a little bit more rectangular than square. Fancy deep gray, yellow, green. SI1, you're not going to see a visible inclusion. Look at the front and back diagrams. You don't even hardly see inclusions there. Then you've got the proportion of the stone. Very good polish, good symmetry, and strong yellow fluorescence. Well, yeah, it changes color. So you've got a little verbiage on what that is, your color diamond scale, your clarity scale here that's universal for all diamonds. And the GIA has certified that it changes color, and it's in an over 2/3 of a carat size. And we added yellow diamonds with it. The yellow diamonds around it, totaling 32 points. The white diamonds around that, 106. So a lot of exquisite diamond weight, building that double halo, building that split shank in that 2-row style. And why did I bring it out? Because it's a huge markdown. There is a 20,000. Boy, we don't see 5 figures all that often. There's the ring. $20,000. Started at $38,500. Went to $20,000, and now tonight it is less. It's really for the collectors. That's what this is. This is a collector stone. And even if you're thinking, nope, not a collector, you will be, you can be. It doesn't mean a collector is not about quantity, it's about quality. You are a collector the second this arrives at your home. The second you put your name on this, it's it. You are a collector. Very few collectors, I'm talking royals, famous, big name, public profile, high profile people. A lot of those people, heads of state, to anybody who has wealth, collecting gems, but usually more specifically, diamonds. Collecting diamonds is the thing where so many people are putting their wealth in collectibles today, and a lot of those folks never have the opportunity to own a genuine chameleon diamond. Maybe they're in the same position and aren't privy to them, haven't heard about them, don't know where to go. Where do you go? Do you get one in a museum? Not really. Do you get one in an auction house? Not really. There aren't many even established price tags that have happened even in an auction house. So to do better than $10,000, which is what I'm doing tonight, makes this the value where collectors can get in. So one only, obviously, it's a big size. Remember, the chameleons are like any other diamond where big sizes equal more money, but this one obviously really established to do something extraordinary with the light. So huge opportunity here. Let me try it on for you because you are getting a carat 38 of additional diamonds. So you're going to be well up and over the 2 carat mark. The color green is why I specifically enjoy this one so much, is because it's not that brown green. It's a true bright green that most diamonds, yes, most green diamonds don't achieve. They usually are more yellowy green or they're more brown green, and they don't really have that stark bright. And this one being the brilliant cut as that cushion is as well, helping it along, showing off that great clarity. Not going to be $10,000, $9,000, $8,000. This is really the ultimate collector's piece. And to be honest with you, we're pricing it way too low for any collector's piece of this ilk. We really are. And that's why I wanted to bring it out, because that's exactly what I look to do. If I was a museum curator or if I was an auctioneer at Sotheby's, I would be looking to get the most money. That's kind of the difference of how we run our collectibles versus everywhere else. If I'm an auction house auctioneer, I'm trying to get the most max money. I'm trying to get the most money. I put all the most wealthy people in a room together and let them outbid each other. That's what auctions are all about. Well, not here, but elsewhere, you know, those big auctions. I say that because normally that's the kind of area you'd have to go. You got to be prepared to go spend the big money, outbid the other big money people, and then maybe get a collector's stone like this. This one, you still wear it. It's mostly green, but when it heats up, like hot car summer day, put it in that car console, let it heat up for a couple hours. We've had the famous story, the best indicator is when I'll never forget a couple years ago when a customer here purchased one on a weeknight, and we get it out the following day. It took 2 days to get to her house. She was in Texas. It was August or July, so it was really hot. It probably topped 100 degrees. And her box arrives. It'd been on a delivery truck all day, keep in mind, in the hot, hot sun in the summertime of the South. And she called us immediately and complained to customer service that we sent her the wrong ring because she said, I ordered a green stone. This is an orange stone. And then she forgot, oh my goodness, it's a chameleon. It's been sitting on a hot truck in a box all day, making its way to my house. It got the temperature raised, the color changed, it arrived to her door, and within an hour or two, it was back down to the green color that she saw on TV. It was the OMG moment where that epiphany of, oh, now I get it. She saw her chameleon change before she even realized it was her chameleon. And that's the coolest thing about this stone. It's not $8,000, it's not $7,000. We are truly blowing this out. And it's one of our bigger, better stones because when they get it higher, 1 carat, you know the figures go up to 5 and 6 figure digits. So this is the way to get one. $69.99 is your price tag tonight, and it's only one, and it looks like that. And there's that true perfect, if that was just a green diamond, if it didn't have any color change property, if it wasn't GIA certified, if it was just a 67-point green diamond, well, that would be a special price because green diamonds themselves are so rare, but instead you get a green that also goes to golden, yellow, orange, and that's the beauty of it, and that's what motivates us to put the yellow diamonds with it as well. So you're still getting fancy yellows around it, you're still getting white diamonds around that, you're getting over 2 carats total, and it's $69.99. Had to show that to you because these stones rarely get down to that level of value. So we're really proud of those stones. I think that even if you're seeing it for the first time, it was just a treat to present it to you because obviously not everybody is aware of the existence of these stones. Certainly not a lot of people can afford them when they are existing. So that's really exciting to bring that to you. Got a huge markdown on an opal and a cat's eye. And let's bring them out. I have an incredible platinum piece here in one of the most fabulous opals. Black opal out of Australia's Lightning Ridge. Let's show it to you. 1123619 coming your way. Chameleon is here, probably not for long. Take a look at this. This one is, oh man, the colors. Forget about just a little pin fire of color. Big, big washes of green and blue. This really is like a color changing stone where you don't need to wait for the temperature or the light to change because you just have movement. Movement's all you need. If it moves, it changes. Big blue base stone, but with bright greens powerfully coming through. Item number is 1123619. That is a carat 75 black opal out of Australia's Lightning Ridge. It's set in platinum. It's got 46 points in diamonds and a halo, and it's one only. Let's blow it out, shall we? First caller, $39.99 should be. Let's take it down. Let's go lower. Let's help you own it right now. Major classic here. The way it's set, the way it is set, it is everything. Because I think you want a really important opal like this that, yes, 175 is the carat weight. Let's take a look, though, what it's going to look like on the hand, because that's so impressive here. Here's what it looks like from a distance away. Uh-oh, teeny size right now. Let me try it on the pinky ring. And there it is, blues and greens. Oh, yeah. So see that? It looks like a little shock wave of green. Takes me back. My junior high softball days, we were the Shockwaves. We always got to pick our names of our teams. We had this beautiful color. It was like a seafoam green. We were the Shockwaves. We had little waves on our jerseys. You know, that was back when jerseys were t-shirts, right? This is really kind of like, you see that little wave action you get there? But it's shocking because it's bright green. It's neon. It's lit up. It's bright. It's bold. And yet, is it blue or is it green? All you need to do is move. And then you see those different colors take over. $39.99. Nobody's liking that price. I feel you. We're doing all kinds of discounts tonight, so let's keep them going for the next what? We've got 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Let's move some jewelry. We certainly need to. So you're not going to get to spend $39, $29, or $19. This would be a bad idea if you're one of those that judge the quality on the price you pay. This is, yeah, look away, because you definitely don't want to see what I'm about to do. It's going to be only $1,888. We got some recaps to do. We got some other things going on. We got to bring you some great values here for the end of the night, and we will. So this is the one that's $1,888. I just thought for carat 75 set in platinum with a carat, half carat in diamonds, I think that's a pretty fair value. So take advantage of that one. We also have a cat's eye chrysoberyl if anybody's looking to see a true green that we decided to bring a discount to. Boy, this one's nice too. You know what? Huge, huge museum cat's eye chrysoberyl. Also set in platinum. Check that out. It's a deeper green, so no yellows at all. We had one the other day. I was raving about it. Why? Because it was a true green. This is that true green, but a little deeper color as well. So it's 1122109, and it's a platinum piece, 282 on the oval, and a carat 36 in the diamonds. That starts with the baguettes. They're really in all four sides, and then look what finishes in between the baguette sections. Huge individual round brilliant diamonds. Every diamond in this ring is massive. Keep in mind, there's only 3 baguettes per side, so that's 12 plus 4, 12 plus 4, 16, right? 16 diamonds, a carat 36. Anybody else thinking what I'm thinking? That means that on average, your stones are about 9 points apiece, 8.5, 9 points individually. That's what we like. And is there anything better than a white metal for your cat's eye? Because the cat's eye itself is glowing this silvery white platinum look. So it matches. I like matching, right? The match, it looks so well thought out. Platinum's an upgrade to your white metals. Obviously, there's sterling silver, there's white gold, but platinum's that upgraded white metal. It's the highest end white metal you could get. So you've got a 282, carat 36, on average, close to 10 points apiece on those diamonds, rounds or tapered baguettes. This is probably one you remember. This bag has a lot of writing on it. Can you see all that? There's a lot. Black marker, red marker, green marker, highlighter, blue pen. That's what happens when it starts at $79.99. Crashes down to $59.99, doesn't matter. All those prices don't mean anything to me if it stays here. So now we get the price lower, we move it out. It's really that easy. Is it? This is so easy. This is so easy. When you start marking things down the way I am, easy peasy. Call me though, because you don't want to wait, because you know what's going to happen. It's going to go and then it's gone, and then what do? Everyone's asking me for another stone that looks just like that. I don't have one. This is that deeper green. That's tough to get. So the deeper green color, that bright vertical chatoyant effect, that is a phenomenal as well. So you've got that phenomenal property, and then these elaborate diamonds, not going to be $59. I'm trying to find the lowest price on this bag, and it looks like the lowest price on the bag. There it is, $29.99. I'm skipping it. We're selling it. I'm skipping it. I'll put it on for you. Take a look at this on the hand. It says it's a 5.5, so it should work. Yes, it does. There it is. Look at how beautiful that is. You can see that chatoyancy glow from a long way away. Nobody's on the lines? No problem. It's not even $1,999. We got the value. It's happening right now. This is not one to wait on. It's not $19. I'll keep going. I got to move jewelry. Guys, we have literally 16 and a half minutes left in the show. It's Thursday. We're live. We have 16 and a half minutes. 16 and a half minutes. What can we do with 16 and a half minutes of airtime to make sure that we move jewelry? The price tags for you are crashing down. Just so it gives me the best shot to move jewelry. Is if the price is lower, theoretically, it's a better shot of selling it. This is a $7,999 ring. So far, it's under $2,000. I'll keep going. We want to make it lower so it disappears, because somebody out there is digging this stone. I can feel it. Because I know we have collectors and gem lovers who I can't show you something visually when it's that good and have it sit here. Because you know the good stuff when you see it. You know the great values when you see them. And this is not $19.99. It's not even going to be $1,899. We've got one we're verifying right now. It will go. Then I may just put something on a zero to start auction for the rest of the night, because I really need to move something. So how about this? $1,888. First caller, go, let's do it. That's the cat's eye chrysoberyl. The other green one that I had the other day is sold. It's gone. Forget about it, it's over. So this is now, I specifically looked to see if we had another cat's eye chrysoberyl that had green, not yellow, and this was the only other one, and it's even a little bit more intense on those green colors than our last. So it gets a little bit deeper. There's absolutely no yellow in it. And that's unusual. The chrysoberyls are usually what it's called milk and honey. It's that, which, my goodness, please don't ever eat milk or honey that's a green, yellow color. Please don't. So I don't know why they call it that, to be honest with you. I should know that, but it just sounds so strange to me. But this is that true green. So it really is that look you want. It just makes it so much more rare. $1,888. All right, let's move on. We've got ruby in a ring. We've got, let me know if anybody wants to see the big diamond. You know what I kind of held off on was this big designer style. I have joked before about ribbons around a ring. This really looks like ribbons and arches. I mean, shall I show it? I mean, I've tried everything else. So maybe we just show you the coolest ring I think we've seen. I'm going to flip it just because I think it might sit a little, I don't know which way I like to display it better. Let's go the other way. It's so unique. I've never, in all my years of doing this, ever presented anything like it. From the fancy cut of the stone all the way to the unique two-tone designer mounting. And wait till you see it on the hand. And by the way, that cat's eye's still here. Oh, goodness. There are literally, it's ribbons of metal that are leaping and going over your stone. It is so architectural. It's bridge-like. It's almost like our highway rings, but the highway rings usually sit lower. This has got a little bit of depth to it. It's platinum. It's $18K. I figure our late night gals are looking for something. I've shown you all the rest. Let's just go to where I can honestly say you've never seen anything like it before. It's a rubellite. This is a fancy cut. It's this pink tourmaline. That is rubellite all day. 112-3636. Take a look. Let me start with the band, because the band in the back is yellow. And then I know you're thinking it's going to be weird on the hand. I will show you. It fits like any other ring. But look at the yellow gold. That's the foundation. Then it's like your stone is actually set. It's almost like it's protected among these platinum beams. Can we just give a shout out to the cutter? I don't know the cutter personally or by name, but this lapidary who cut this rubellite, they need a trophy. They need a medal. That is a master cut 2 carat 94. Emerald cut, sure, but it's modified. because it looks like starlight, starbright. Who's the fabulous rubellite of the night? I don't know. I don't know how the nursery rhyme goes, but I know this. You will love this stone. $294 is the emerald cut. Rubellite, 90 points in the big diamonds. Did you see the two baguettes that are kind of tucked in over here? Two baguettes, the rest are rounds. Here's what it looks like on, because I know you're anxious to see that. They so creatively, it is a little bit of a hovering piece. So let me show you from the side. Look at that. Two separate loops that sit high off the hand so that you can still put your fingers together, just like that. That means no interruption, no interference. It's still comfortable because all of this sits up and over the hand. You see that? Everything's aligned. All the fingers are together. That is how the design works so that it can be, and how about those colors even from the side profile of the stone? Anybody loving it? So unique, right? So different, so cool. Here's your side profile from that direction. And we get to blow it out tonight. $49.99 should be. Let's make it a lot better than that. I mean, that's just unique. Nobody's going to have anything like it. Total conversation starter, designer all the way. But also not $49.99. Nothing but high-end metal. Okay, nobody on this one? Let's try something different than the price. Maybe the price needs to be adjusted. Maybe you like it. I never know. Do you not like the ring? Or is it the price tag? So let's change the price tag. I can't change the ring. I wouldn't want to. The unique factor is not everyone can pull that off, right? If you can, kudos, because it means you love unique. You're not afraid to step outside the box. You're not afraid to strike up a conversation with a perfect stranger because they say, let me see your ring. What is that? That is so cool. How we just don't see designs like this. It's very complex to do. Let's take a look at it. Not even $49, $39, $29. I'll blow it out right now. And there's just too much metal for this to be under $3,000. There's too much precious metal. And it's under $3,000 and I'll keep going. Gotta move it. Tried everything else. Let's get you the ultimate decadent designer ring. It's not $29. It's not $25. It's not $24.99. We're going to make this easy. It's a little too easy if you ask me, because that is just a sparkler. That's what it looks like. You know, now when you go to a restaurant, they don't do birthday candles anymore, right? They have those big sparklers. It's like a big tube that's like a little mini firework, and it looks like diamonds in the sky, right? And suddenly, you know, yeah, it's a celebration. That's what it looks like. It's kind of what the inside of the stone is looking like. It's not even 24. Let's keep going. Blow it out. $19.99, first caller. First caller. That's it. $19.99. One caller takes it. And we'll see who's got it. Platinum, 18 karat solid gold. Stunning rubellite, almost 3 carats in the rubellite. I know plenty of plain rubellites here that don't have a fancy cut that are more money, and they're setting 14K. This is a whole different deal. So our last chance on that one at $19.99. Ruby coming up. I like a grand finale deal. It's a thank you for staying with us. We have 9 minutes left on our Thursday. It's a way to say thanks for being here to the very, very end of the show when, you know what, we got a lot of shopping to do here. There's a couple pieces still hanging out. If you have any requests or anything you want to see recapped before we run out of the TV time, the rubellite, by the way, is gone. So congratulations. Big kudos to you. Well done. Let's get to a ruby grand finale. We know how precious rubies are, especially when they come out of Burma. Today's Myanmar. This is what we have here, classic setting style. Yesterday, it's funny, I had a trio of diamond rings yesterday, you might remember, and everybody wanted this style. This style is classic. This style is double halo, designer style. Check this out. Ruby and diamonds together. Let's get a little polish here. It's item number 11222725. Here it is. Ruby, oval, stunning. And it's going to have that double halo around it, diamonds down the shoulders. You remember it last night, no yellow diamond? Everybody lost their minds over this style. It is that kind of classic. Plus, it's giving you almost 2/3 of a carat in the white diamonds, in addition to that gorgeous ruby. And it's for one caller. So let's make this really simple and easy. And a $25.99 piece is what it's supposed to be tonight. Here's what it looks like on the hand. This is a real classic for the size overall, too. It doesn't take it outside the box of, is it too big, is it too small? This feels like the true happy medium, quite literally. It's not a small diminutive petite piece. It's not oversized like a big old cocktail ring that you're scared to wear. It really is that looker because it's got enough of that size where, trust me, you see it. It's not tiny. but then you see still the glow of that ruby, the power that stone holds in that it's as clean as it is, as bright as it is. And then you get all the diamond weed around it. It's not 25, it's not 24. We can skip $2,000 entirely and do a little grand finale, and hopefully we'll get this one out the door, have time for a few last pieces before we go, or your favorite recaps. That's what we should probably do. Recap a few items you may have missed, maybe that you're thinking about. $2,000, toss it. $1,000, no. We're making a ruby $999 for a true, honest to goodness Burmese ruby in all that gorgeous clarity and glow that it gives. And it's with 63 points in diamonds. You choose the gold. You choose the ring size, not a penny added to do that. And yet we'll ship it to you for free too. July's coming up before you know it. Big July birthstone moment there for our ruby lovers, but still wearable every day. A style you can truly live in. That is the fun of it. So that'll be $9.99. Last call on that one. Then we're going to do a quick recap. I got a few pieces that are still here. The cat's eyes here too, right? Okay, cat's eyes here. Got the Chameleon. Oh, we have to show the paraiba, the Malaya, the fire opal with all the colors. We'll show that to you as well. And I think that's it. That's what we'll recap here for you that you might have missed in our very first hour, so many hours ago. So let's show those to you right now, just in case you tune in a little bit later. I have the most affordable paraiba here, truly, in a ring. That's why it would be shocking if this sticks around. Here's the paraiba. True green. Why do we care about more green? Why are there collectors that love to spend more for the true greens? Because they are copper content that's higher than the rest. More copper. Well, copper is the element that makes this stone rare in the first place. So if you have a stone that contains more copper element, that in turn makes it more valuable. It makes it more rare. So this stone, well, it's a 72 pointer, pear shape. It has the 70 points in diamonds. Two-tone gold stays as is. That one is down to $1,799. I also happen to have the fabulous Padparasha-like Malaya garnet. It's got a true pink and orange mix that's so pink and so orange, it really reads as this bright, almost like goldens and reds together. It has a carat 15 in diamonds. That we got under $3,000, well under $2,777. Also have, one more thing, the big, big, big opal. And actually, I might rearrange these a bit because I love that one here. I love this one in the middle. And then I love what we have here in this also platinum piece, fire opal with all the colors, loaded with diamonds. The largest diamond weight of the night by far. This is our Malaya. Again, great Malaya garnet, beautiful colors there. Here's our paraiba. These are three of the rarest stones you could get anyways. And then this is a fire opal, but it has, within the orange color, it has the reds and the purples and all of that. All of it. All the colors in one, plus a 2 carat 30 diamond mounting, what we call the ballerina style. It's got the rounds, then the baguettes. The baguettes are all tapered. Look at all three of those. That is a recap. These are just a few. Honestly, these are the big pieces that are available. And when I say big, I don't mean big price tags. I just mean big look, big looks. Big, big, big value. Because the Malaya garnet's under $3,000, it's $2,777. The paraiba in the middle with those true bright neon greens, that's only $17.99, which I still can't get over. And then we have the fire opal, which is our $352 in platinum. Again, I can't say it enough, $230 in diamonds. Outstanding mounting, that is $39.99. So three very big values here for the end of our night, and then we can always zoom in on one or the other if you want to see the graphics, but I just wanted to show you what we have left from a very big Thursday of values. It has been an incredible night for discounts. Jess, I got to ask, who got that rubelite from you? Oh, she'll love it. Congratulations. She will love it. It's a beautiful designer piece. So glad she picked it up. Did have a more affordable Malaya as well earlier tonight. We had a $9.99 Malaya. It looks like this. It's got a little more of the pinky and purple to it as well. Then I'll put our Malaya in the back. I also have, just a reminder, there's a very big diamond band here. Got this one down. Haven't shown it, but you guys know this because it's been one of our mainstays in diamond rings. 2 carat, 5-row style. I just realized we didn't have anything really in all diamonds tonight. So I wanted to show that in case you're looking for the ultimate cigar band, but really it's got a little bit of a look like you stacked 5 individual bands instead. It's 2 carats exactly in diamonds. 5 rows. It actually does look like you stacked because each row is a slightly different size of diamonds. So you see how if you look at the top and the bottom rows and the middle row, they're all larger individual diamonds, and then the rows between it are a little bit smaller. So it's stacked, so it really does look, now you know stacking 5 rings at once can be a little bit tough to do. They don't always sit properly, then you gotta worry about sizing them a little differently. This is where it's all one ring. Slip it on, good to go, gives you the big look. We have 2 minutes left, yikes. Here's what we're doing. That's $18.88 if you want the 2 carat diamond band. 5 rows for $18.88. So last chance. We got $18.88 in the diamond band. This one, it's only $27.77 for this Malaya. Then we've got the $17.99 paraiba copper bearing tourmaline. The huge fire opal with the gigantic diamond weight in the back, $39.99. And then if you'd like to spend under $1,000 and get a really rare stone, it's the pear-shaped Malaya in the front with the pinks and purples. So you see what happens. Pink and purple looks more like this. Pink and orange looks more like that. So you have options in the Malaya, but no matter what, they're usually brown. So it's very unusual to get those particular color plays in a Malaya garnet. So 2 great options there. This is our last minute and 15 seconds of our Thursday. We thank you all so much for joining us. And of course, don't forget, we have an online exclusive show tomorrow. It's every Friday. There's an online only show, no TV, but online. And that's with Joyce, and she'll be with you at 5. Yes. Yeah. You're talking about the rubellite? I showed it. Let me show it again because that might be kind of subjective. It's all yellow gold in the back of the band. I wouldn't say it's thin, but I wouldn't say it's thick enough to where you have to size up. So yeah, I'd say go true to size on that. So like I was saying, we have an online only show on Fridays. So join Joyce at 5 p.m. That's Pacific time. That's 8 p.m. Eastern tomorrow to get your Friday fix and fill of jewelry. And then of course, I'll see you guys on Saturday and Sunday for our morning shows on the weekend. They're morning out here. They're afternoon for some of you. It's 10 a.m. Pacific, noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. So we look forward to seeing you all weekend long. And we hope you had a great night. Hope you picked up something fabulous. We'll be here for a few minutes. If you still want to pick up something fabulous, there are still those 5 items available. So we'll be able to help you out. Just jot down that phone number and we'll be here answering your calls. Thanks again for watching. Thanks so much for shopping. Appreciate you one and all. Have a great rest of your Thursday. Enjoy your Friday. I'll see you guys on Saturday morning. I'm Lauren Blair. Good night.